Under the Friday night lights, it's homecoming for the Sumner Sabres, right here on the KCK Public School Sports Network. Hello everyone, I'm Chuck Holmes and I'm here with Coach Mo Wyatt.
How you doing?
Just fine. It's Friday night lights here at Sumner Sabres homecoming as they take on the Wyandotte Bulldogs here at FL Slago Field here in Kansas City, Kansas.
Yes, sir.
You got a Wyandotte alum over here. You have a Sumner alum over here. It's homecoming for the Sabres. We're going to have a good time either on and off the field.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You know, Wyandotte comes into tonight's contest and Sumner. They both come in looking for their first wins.
Yeah.
Wyandotte's team is very young, but they they have a nice running game. So, why don't you give me some more information on Wyandotte, Coach?
Well, speaking to Coach Marcus Vaughn, his team, they like to run. Mm-hmm. That's what his staple is. He wants to win the battle in the trenches, and he's going to run the ball. They're a running team. He said that several times. Run. That's what they do.
And what about Sumner?
Sumner is a little different. They want to air it out a little bit, and they have some athletes that they can do that with. But I really believe both the teams is coming down to who's hungrier. They both want that win, and they both are playing at a good level. They just haven't got wins.
Absolutely. Wyandotte has a senior, and his name is Jason Vaughn Holmes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they have him listed as a tight end, wide receiver, defensive end on defense, and he can play quarterback if necessary. He wears number 8. Can you give me a little bit more information on this young man?
Well, he's a player. He's an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those players that can change the game. He's kind of like their gas in the car. He's going to go. He can play offense, defense, and he's what makes everyone else go. He's that type of athlete that makes those better around him. So he's really a player to watch for them.
Well, you made the comment that he's an athlete.
Yeah.
And we've run across a number of schools where they have a hybrid player such as this, and they just list athlete.
Right.
So your opposing coach, you don't know where he's going to be at or what he's going to maintain or anything else. Now, for Sumner, there are 2 guys we want to watch.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, the first one is he's a junior. Well, let's go with the senior first.
Okay.
Okay, let's go
Brandy?
with Jonathan Bandy.
Okay,
let's go with him. He's a wide receiver.
He's the two-way player. He's got 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns so far this season. He's a serious threat on both sides of the ball for them.
So he wears number 2, and then there's, like you like to call, QB number one. Michael Knight.
Michael Knight. So he has over 500 total offensive yards this season. One thing that Coach Steve Williams talked about is the fact that Michael is a leader, but he's a quiet leader. He's a leader in actions, and his teammates respect that.
And he wears number 16, and he's a junior. Now, both of these teams are still looking for their first victories of the year. Unfortunately, Wyandotte hasn't scored a single point in those 3 losses that they've had. Sumner did play one of the best teams in the Meadowlark League. They lost to Washington by 10 points, 36-26. But after that, they run across some hard times. Both of these teams have defenses that need shoring up. Let's talk about a little bit about what their game plan is for each coach coming into this contest.
Okay. Well, I think for Wyandotte, the keys, what they're coming in is they got to establish the run early and often. They've got to control the time of possession. They got to win the battles in the trenches, and then they can't afford to have turnovers. They got to take care of that ball.
Right. A lot of teams cannot survive turnovers. It's just one of those things that will just kill you every time.
Yeah.
Now for Sumner, what are the keys for them?
Sumner, they have to limit their mistakes. They really do. They've got a young team, but they're disciplined, and their passing game is going with Michael Knight. And they can outscore Wyandotte, but what they have to do is make sure that they take care of the ball.
So we're looking at Wyandotte's a little bit older as far as class-wise, more seniors, more juniors, where Sumner is a lot younger. and you mentioned they have to really control their emotions. It's homecoming.
Yeah.
We've already seen the pink suit tonight.
Man, we seen it. He's out. The freaks come out at night. They coming.
So it's going to be a good time because the band is here. We have a really nice crowd at this wonderful facility at FL Slago Stadium. And this is the night that brings back the alumni for both schools.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's homecoming for Sumner, you're going to have a bunch of people from Wyandotte here. They're going to be honoring the classes of 1989 and 1999 here tonight for Sumner Academy. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to have a good time.
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
have fun.
Yeah.
And we're just going to be, let's hope we get a nice, entertaining game from both teams.
Oh, it's going to be.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So I'll tell you what, you guys stay where you're
Now,
seated
Larry,
at. Stay where you're at.
Chuck, you didn't say nothing about my predictions.
Oh,
now.
man, I forgot your predictions.
But you didn't have to.
I know because you Wyandotte.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure they know.
Wyandotte has no predictions.
My Bulldogs like, I'm just saying, come on, let's
His
know.
prediction doesn't matter. We're going to be right back after this with some game action. You guys stay with us. We'll see you right after this break.
At Quindaro Elementary, a new lesson plan is in session. One that could mean the difference between life and death.
How to do CPR when someone's in need of help, if they pass out or something. Because somebody need help, you gotta know what to do.
So what are we going to do? First thing when we know they need help, what are we going to do?
All 350 students, yes, even the kindergartners, were trained in hands-only CPR this spring. It's something that school leaders want to build upon each year.
Starts to build that confidence, and even if they can't do the hands-only CPR in the moment, it still builds that confidence to call 911 when someone needs help and to, help somebody else through it, and it just starts building that response and that thought and that confidence.
These classes may sound a little different than a CPR class from the past. Stayin' Alive was always the suggested tune to help keep the correct beat, but today's 10 and under crowd doesn't know that one as well. Enter Baby Shark.
And there are lots of songs that are 100 to 120 beats a minute that you can use, but because Baby Shark really just sticks in the head, that's the one I chose.
PE teacher Amelia Kovac organized these classes because she has seen firsthand why knowing CPR is essential.
Several years ago, when I was a classroom teacher back in 2017, I was saying good morning to all my students as they were entering the classroom. And one morning, I had a student who was 5 years old fall to the floor and have a heart attack. I didn't feel like I was prepared or ready for that, and I want these students to be ready, because you never know how old or when or where something like that's going to happen.
And now, thanks to this training, these students are empowered to take steps to try to help save a life.
If somebody in my family passes out or something, like I could just do CPR on them.
And we're about to be underway here at FL Slago High School, or here on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. The Sabres will receive the kick. Wyandotte kicking off. Sabres will be wearing the blue. The Dogs from Wyandotte will be wearing the white. Sumner will start from their own 37-yard line.
With the reception for the Sabres.
So,
Coach Mo, we're
going to see how they get started off.
Yeah. I'm ready.
The
Sabres got the ball first, and we're going to touch. It's a nice atmosphere out here, Chuck.
It's
a very nice atmosphere.
Very nice crowd. It's like I said, it's homecoming. Beautiful night. It's fall, almost fall, not quite.
If you haven't been out to the FL Slago Stadium, you need to get out here. This is another beautiful facility in KCK.
You have a man in motion coming from left to right.
Go. QB number 1. Let me see what he's doing. He in the air first.
The first play.
He in the air first. He got an arm.
He got an arm. He showed his arm off there, but unfortunately the pass was incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and long.
Yeah, but you know what I think this is doing? You know what I think they just did? They just let Wyandotte know we going long.
Throw the football.
Hey, it's going to be a long night.
Indeed.
Y'all better make sure y'all cover that secondary.
His intended target was Jonathan Bandy.
Yeah. Have him out there, but that'll open up some of that run game they like to do too.
Once again, Bandy down at the bottom of the screen. Michael McKnight calling the signals. Man in motion. There's the handoff. Big hole on the left side. Wyandotte able to close it down for a gain of 2-3 yards on that. It's going to be third down.
Carry by Shine.
Nice tackle.
Tackle by number 8 for the Bulldogs.
Nice tackle there.
We'll see how Wyandotte's defense stacks up because they know now they will
And
throw
you
the
know,
ball.
That tackle was by Holmes. He made the tackle. We said he's a athlete, multiple purpose player. He just made that tackle.
Outstanding. As I mentioned, no relation, but hey, you never know nowadays, man.
Well, I figured he wasn't. You know, he chose the right school.
Here comes Sumner with third down, looking for the first down conversion. And it goes through 2 guys' hands. A little bit of confusion out there, but number 4 was unable to come up with it originally. Samir Moore unable to come up with it, so the Sabres will have to kick. Well, it's fourth down. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they decide to go for it and kick. They're kind of in that no man's land a little bit. They're at their own 38-yard line. So it looks like the Sabres may be going for it.
They got Xavier Miller back to receive.
Bandy comes in. They have him back to receive, but it looks like they're going to stay in.
Now this right here, now I'm going to say this. This is a statement right here. First series, and you on your side of the field, and you going to go for it with 4th and 7.
Well, let's see if the gamble pays off for the Sabres. That goes back. He's looking. He's got an open foot. He throws it. Got his man to the sideline, and that's a good job. If he's able to make it out to the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Number 2, Jonathan Bandy.
Now that's saying something there, Chuck.
Sabre Nation, that's good for a Sumner.
QB number 1 with that first down.
First down.
Off to his number 1 wide receiver, Jonathan Bandy.
Yeah.
We mentioned Bandy's a 6'2", 185 pounds, so he's a big kid.
Big target, but he's got nice hands.
It was a nice pass. Nice easy touch.
Hey, and he threw it on the run. Did you notice that?
Yep,
he threw it on the run. Here's the play coming now. But he threw it on the run. Oh.
There we go. He squeezes through there.
He's through there.
And Shine is able to get through.
For the Sabres.
Damari Shine, the senior, coming in at 5'9". So, as you mentioned in the pregame, Coach, they will run the football, and that's their bread and butter.
They mix it up. That's what I really like. They mix it up in the air and go.
Sumner.
But it just shows the confidence that Coach Williams has and Michael Knight to go for it on 4th down, and he put it in his arm.
He also put in his receiver, his best receiver. Knight looking again, throwing across the field, kind of high, but able to come down with it.
Nice move.
And there's a nice move there. As Bandy going down, it's caught up from behind by the Bulldogs on a nice gain.
Yeah. You can tell it's homecoming tonight.
Take it down to the 18-yard, the ball on the 15-yard line.
Nation, that's good for a Sumner. First down.
Sabres going quickly, with no huddle.
Yeah. Hey, they got their Sabre Nation out here.
They're already over the ball. There's the snap, the handoff, big hold once again. Wyandotte able to close it down real quick, but that was Shine again on the carry.
Shine on the carry for the Sabres. Tackle by number 8.
Yeah, I like the confidence that Sumner has right now, especially the quarterback and the team, the whole team. They got a confidence behind them. You can see that tonight.
Yeah, Sumner's got it. Second down on the 12-yard line of Wyandotte. Looking to take the early lead here of the Sabres on homecoming night. Knight back, looking. He's going to run. He's got an open field.
Legs.
He's got a linebacker in front.
He's using his legs.
Big power, and he's going to be into the end zone. So Knight making a big run up the middle. QB number 1 making a big run up the middle.
Quarterback Michael Knight.
So
Good score by Knight. That's a very good run. That's a very good run. It showed not only the ability to run, but it showed his toughness. He would not go down.
Absolutely. Michael Knight using his legs. He used his arm early, but used his legs here to get the Sabres into the end zone to give them a 6-0 lead with 9:16 remaining in the first quarter. Looks as though Sabres may be going for 2 as they keep their offense on the field. And they will be going for 2, so that was a good decision here for Coach to go for it on 4th down in his own territory. It paid off for him.
Yeah.
You got Knight back calling the signals again. Moore's in motion. The handoff. And this time, Wyandotte's going to stack him up as Shine not able to get into there for the 2-point conversion. So,
2 points attempt, no good. And with 9:16 left in the first quarter.
So the Sabres will lead 6-0. We're going to go to it. Let's see if we get that replay
Good
real
first
quick.
Drive. That's a really good first drive by Sumner Academy.
Yeah, here's that replay.
Look at
The
this
touchdown run.
Look at him. Nice cut, spinning, spin again. That's 2 spin moves
And he had
to avert the blocks.
2 players from Wyandotte take each other out on that play that also helped to free Knight up. So good start for the Sabres here on homecoming night.
Good start. I like it. Now, Chuck, I don't want to say this, man, but you know I used to coach at Sumner.
I beg your pardon?
You know I used to coach at Sumner.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
just
understand.
want you to know that.
And it rubbed off on you a little bit.
It rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
No, I like to think that I rubbed off on Sumner, man. You know? They became a little cooler once I got you.
All right. If that helps you sleep at night, then so forth. So, yeah, Miller back to take the takeoff. You know, we've got some exciting matchups coming your way on KCK Public School Sports Network. After tonight's game, be sure to join us for more thrilling volleyball action on October the 8th. Sumner versus Washington Wildcats, and on October 10th, it'll be Sumner versus Harmon. So you can mark your calendars and join us here, and we've got a going all the way back as he's taking it down to the 10, the 5, the dive, no good, touchdown for the Dogs.
That's number 9, Madlock. Took it all the way back to the house.
Medlock takes it back to the house, and it takes all the steam out of what Sumner was trying to get done.
Hey, so just because y'all got y'all pink tuxedos on don't mean it's over.
There's a lot of pink out there, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, nice run. That's a very nice run by Madlock.
Those are Wyandotte's first points of the season. Their first points of the season comes on the special teams. You know, Coach, we talked about we're going to have a good time up here tonight. We're going to have a good time on the field. We're going to have a good time in the stands. We're going to have a good time up here as well.
Yeah.
So Wyandotte comes right back with the ensuing kickoff to take it back for the touchdown.
Okay. You know, as we're looking at them going for 2.
Wyandotte's looks like they're going to go for 2 as well. There's the snap. There's the big, and he's not able to get in. So we're all tied up here at the 9:03 mark in the first quarter. Sumner drove the field on the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Touchdown run as Michael Knight was able to take it in, and then Wyandotte comes right back with the kickoff touchdown. So that's get us tied up at 6-6.
Yeah. Already electrifying, already. Both teams score.
Yeah, that was Daryl Saunders on the return for the Dogs. Now let's see what Sumner can do. They came out and they hit Wyandotte in the mouth, and Wyandotte came right back and hit him right back in the mouth again. We watched the replay here as Saunders takes it all the way back. You know, as a coach, that's got to drive you crazy.
Yeah, that's Madlock. It does. It does, because you expect everybody to be in their lane and be where they're supposed to be. But it's something that can be corrected.
Yeah, that was Matlock. I identified the wrong number. It was number 9, but it was Matlock. He's a senior.
Yep.
Something he can put on his resume for later.
Now let's see what the next possession is.
Absolutely. Now
the first possessions is over. Now we getting down to football. Let's see what this one do.
Yeah, it's gonna. He's gonna fumble it out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So the Sabres will start deep in their own territory as Shine is unable to come up with that one.
Yeah. You know, Chuck, I was sitting back, and a couple times during this broadcast, you'll hear me refer back to my conversation I was able to have with District Athletic Director Sam Simmons. And one of the things that he said is just his experiences growing up as a scholar here in KCK. He's been a former teacher and coach in KCK. Is the main reason why he came back home, because he knows what sports and activities did for him growing up. They provide an avenue and opportunity, and extremely grateful for. So he's trying to leverage his experiences so that he can bring some of those same things to our athletes here.
That's outstanding. You know, there's so many of us public school, KCK public school alumni here, not just for Washington and for Wyandotte and Sumner, but throughout the entire district.
He's in the air again.
Once again, it's a nice tackle out in the open.
Good tackle.
As Neely takes the pass.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
Takes about 4 yards off of that. Brings about 2nd and 6 at their own 16, 17-yard line.
That was Saunders with that tackle. That was a nice tackle. You know, you definitely don't want to give up a lot of yards, but once the catch is made, you don't want to give up no yak.
Yeah, the yards after catch.
That tackle was good open field.
Yeah, here come the Sabres now, 2nd down from their 17-yard line. Another big handoff, another big hole on the right side. And Sumner doing what they do best, running the football. Adrian Kays on the carry there. He's a sophomore.
That was a nice carry.
And
nice carry.
For Sumner Academy.
Another first down.
Looks like the offensive line doing a wonderful job so far, opening up some nice
They're
holes.
opening up some really big holes. You see them.
We'll see if Wyandotte makes any adjustments here when it comes to those there. Sumner's a nice size across here, nice and athletic guys.
Chuck, my people gonna tell me because I ain't say pause on that last one. You know what pause is? I got to say it. I'm gonna have to start going. They ain't gonna get me when we leave.
Is it PAWS? Or PAUSC?
PAUSC.
Okay,
pause.
Knight keeps the football. He's down to 40. He makes a nice little move. He shugs off a guy. He's still in there. He's across midfield down to the 45-yard line of Wyandotte.
Okay.
So nice move by Knight.
Knight, good run.
Good for another Sumner Academy.
It's another first down.
Indeed.
That was a nice, impressive run by Knight right there, man.
Great job, audience.
Nice, impressive. Shows his toughness. That's what I like about that young man. He doesn't speak a lot. He's quiet spoken, but he is very hard, works very hard, and he's tough.
Well, QB1 is really showing out so far tonight. He takes the snap, hands it off again. Again, another nice, modest carry for Kays.
Maybe about a yard gain.
He's on the carry for the Sabres.
Yeah, a nice, modest carry of 1 yard. 1.5 yards, I'll give him that. Makes it 2nd down and about 9.
So that's Adrian Kays running this ball. This is that Michael Knight run. We got a replay of that. Quarterback, you see how he's moving. Great yards, great run. Man, that's what you want to see your quarterback doing.
Yes, indeed. He's running the offense right now, running well. He targeted his wide receiver twice. Bandy. He's looking again. He's looking. Not there. He pulls it down. Nice look. Trying to talks him into it, and he overthrows him. He had him.
Do you know what I like about that right there? This, even though you missed, do you understand the connection between him and the receiver? Because once he started going, they readjusted. The receiver readjusted. He readjusted. They just didn't make it. But I like that. I like that play. It shows the connection that they got.
The pass was intended for more.
We do got a flag on the play. On the play. Let's see what that is.
And they got a sideline warning for Wyandotte.
Okay.
So the Sabres are at the 42-yard line.
Little barking going on. Little barking.
Every once in a while, you got to fence those dogs, man. You got to keep behind the fence.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say much.
We were tied up here. 6'6".
I'm sitting next to Gunner. I can't say too much, man.
We're tied up here at 6'6". And more.
Oh, in the air again.
And there he's got his man.
Nice catch.
No one in there. He's got a nice gain as he's down to the 20.
Pass completed to number 8, Makai Neely.
22-yard gain for Neely.
Yeah.
With a nice pass there from Knight.
Yeah, so this is one thing that I really believe is the strength of Sumner is they have an offense. Like, they can score. And if they get it going, they can score. And it's going to be a long night for Wyandotte because they don't have as much offensive firepower as Sumner does.
Again, Kays gets the ball. About 2-yard gain on that one.
That was just keep them honest.
I was about to say to keep the defense honest.
Here we go with this pass again. He got up in the air and got it and then ran with it.
Second and long.
Now, I would have liked to see the receiver out there get out in front of him, get up on the horse, get out and get that block, because that could have led to a score. The importance of down the field blocking.
Well,
but very good play.
It'll be second down and about 8 to go. Wyandotte, once again, Knight keeps the football, and he does a little spin move, but this time he's taken down at about the 12-yard line.
Nice.
Picked up about 7 on that one.
Brings up 3rd and 3 for Sumner Academy.
Going to make it 3rd down and 3 for the Sabres. Here at homecoming night, FL Sligo for Sumner Academy.
Man, if you're not here and you're just out, you have nothing to do, this is where you should be. This is a good night for football, great atmosphere, and this FL Sligo Stadium is one of the best in Wyandotte County.
Knight looking, got his man, touchdown!
There he is.
As he hits Neely in the corner.
Neely in the corner, another TD.
So Sumner comes right back after scoring early, and Wyandotte taking their kickoff back for a touchdown. The Sabres come back and put 6 more up on the board.
Man, listen, QB number 1, Michael Knight, is being very efficient at the quarterback spot right now. Coach Williams has got this team moving like a machine right now.
Yes, and they're going to go for 2 again. Going to see if they can't add to this lead.
You wouldn't?
Absolutely, I'd go for 2 every single time.
Every time.
I don't know why.
I got QB number 1 with me. I'm going.
I don't know why punters are employed anyway, but I see why kickers are. Oh, just a little bit too much steam on that one.
That's intended for more.
But see what he was looking at. It was intended for more. Yep. It was a good thought.
It was a good throw. But I mean, it had a little bit too much steam on it, but incomplete for more. But the Sabres now lead 12-6.
Now, as we go back, I'm gonna go back to my conversation with District AD. Sam Simmons. We talked about the exposure for KC athletes, and his comment. The very first thing he said was that we have some amazing coaches working tirelessly to assist our young scholars, and he really gave praise to all the coaches. Here we go with our replay.
Replay real
Here
quick.
we see the score as he throws it in. Good pitch and catch for that score.
Nice easy lob too.
Yeah.
You didn't put too much on it, just a nice easy throw.
He did.
It is homecoming
And
week.
it just so the exposure though, what he talked about is the exposure is vital for the scholars to get opportunities to pursue college level opportunities. And that's what this is about. That's why we love having the broadcast and there to do it, because it all plays a part to give our scholar athletes here in KCK the opportunity they need to pursue collegiate level things.
Absolutely. And it's all about exposure. That's what we hope we do here on the KCK Public School Sports Network, to give them more exposure. You know, stay informed with what's happening in the school district. You're invited to attend a school board meeting. School board meetings are held the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of every month at 5 p.m. at the Central Office and Training Center, and that's at 2010 North 59th Street. You know, if you really want to know what's going on in the district, you got to go to one of those school board meetings. They are enlightening, and you can share your opinion there. You can learn what's going on in the district as Dr. Stubblefield tries to turn this around for the entire area, trying to make the school district so viable again like it used to be back in the day. And she's doing a wonderful job doing it.
Oh,
got a nice kickoff, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And I'm piggybacking off that because that's something else that District AD Sam Simmons talked about, is making sure that they have these opportunities. He wants to see KCK return to the level of prominence that he remembered back in his days as a scholar athlete. And what he's most proud about, and this is what stood out to me in my conversation, the things that he's most proud about is a few programs, is the girls flag football. It's currently in season at all 5 high schools, and esports. He's hoping to have esports in all our high schools this year. And then middle school next year, 25, 26. Man, that's going to be an amazing thing for our scholars here in KCK.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, Wyandotte's first offensive possession of the game. There's a direct snap, and he's able to take it around for about a yard gain. Matlock with the football.
They're doing that direct Wildcat snap here. Madlock, that's who scored the first touchdown on the kickoff. And looks like they got maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, Matlock looks like a good athlete too.
Oh yeah.
And he's a senior. Scored the touchdown on the punt, on a kickoff. After the Sabres have scored first, he brought Wyandotte back to even the score. Here the Dogs are now at the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. It's going to be just about 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. Again, the direct snap, able to find a crease up the middle, breaking a few tackles. Did a good job of taking it out over the 45-yard line.
Good, hard run. You know, that's what they say they want to do, hard-nosed running, pound, pound, pound.
Yes, indeed.
Darnell Saunders on the run for the Bulldogs.
My guy used to say, let me tell you something, he used to say, because he loved San Francisco back when they had Gore.
Ronnie Lott.
When they had Gore.
When they had Gore, Frank Gore?
Yeah, and he would say, man, give him a heavy dose of Gore. So that's what Wyandotte's on, man. They giving them a heavy dose of that ball running. You just seen the replay of that run. It's just a heavy dose of running, and they run hard-nosed football.
Dogs in the shotgun, looking for the slant. It's not there. This pressure. We got a flag down.
Flag, yep.
He was looking. He was looking
Those
for.
Those Sabres was in that backfield pretty quick on that play.
He was looking for Jason Von Holmes.
There is a flag on the play.
Didn't have a chance to get it to him. So good rush by the Sabres defense as they were to get into that backfield quickly, kind of blow that play up. We did cause holding, so we do have holding on Wyandotte.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
They ain't gonna take
be
that
declined.
They got him for a loss.
Yep. So that's going to push the ball back all the way to their own 42-yard line.
You hear them rocking? I ain't heard that in a while. Stadium rocking up under us.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like that.
Got some minions down there.
Sumner brought the minions out.
They brought the minions out too. I tell you, it's homecoming, man.
Man, everybody's out. This is a great atmosphere tonight.
Absolutely.
Man.
Once again,
I love to see this.
Wyandotte looking. He's looking for Holmes.
He's going in the air.
He's going to be picked up. He just kind of floated it out there. Yeah. It was intended for Jason Von Holmes.
Yeah, he was intended to get it to him. And it wasn't a bad throw. It was good defense. Jeremiah Robinson on that breakup of that play on defense.
Yeah, it's kind of like he missed him earlier because he had him earlier, and then he didn't get it out there to him, and then when he did throw it, was double coverage.
It's a little timing.
Yep.
If he gets his timing a little better, he dropped it right in there. Now let's see what they do for this third down and 14. Direct snap.
Direct snap. Runs through one tackle, but not able to avoid all the Sabres.
One thing that we got to do, if you notice, I don't like to see it. This is just a coaching point. I don't like to see when runners don't hold the ball in the right hand. It should be in the outside hand, not on the inside hand when you're running. So young football players and runners, do not take that bad habit. The ball needs to be tucked in the points and it needs to be in that outside hand.
You need to protect the ball at all costs.
Got to.
So now it's fourth down from their own 48-yard line. It's like Wyandotte going to go for it. Trailing 12-6 here with 2:53 remaining here in the first quarter.
So I'm going to just ask you, if you was coaching right now, you Wyandotte, where you at? Would you punt the ball?
You know, I've only scored 6 points. My offense hasn't scored a single point this year. I think I'm going to go for it. I've got enough confidence, I think, in my offense.
Yeah, I'm not punting.
What do I have to lose?
I'm not
going to
punting
punt
this close to the 50.
No.
This close to the 50. I'm not punting. I'm going to give them a heavy dose of this run game.
Exactly. Wyandotte has called timeout to talk about it.
Okay.
And I'm like you, I'm giving a heavy dose of that run game so far.
Either way, we're going to get to the other side of 50.
The district's director of the SPED department, Dr. Jakita Laurie, will host talk huddles with families this year. The Let's Chat virtual huddles provide a time for families to learn more about special education, share feedback, and ask questions parents may have about special education offerings in the KCK Public School. Join us on the following dates: October 24th, November 21st, January 30th, February 27th, April 11th, and May 22nd. So visit the KCK Public School website for more information. So 12:48 remaining here. Why not just call a timeout? They have fourth down on their own 48-yard line. Call a timeout to see what they're going to do. Coach Mo and I both think they need to go for it. Now Wyandotte going back to the sideline again.
We'll see what they're going to do. Now, I'm going to jump back into my conversation with Sam Simmons. We got a chance to go through a broad spectrum of a lot of different things. And one of the things we talked about is negativity.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% with what he's saying there. So we've got a little bit of clock issue here, and so while they're trying to get that straightened out, so far, Coach, we've seen both teams being offensive-minded. We see Wyandotte able to run a little bit here, but we've seen Sumner really do pretty much what they want to do.
Oh, yeah. Sumner, they got a high-powered offense.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it's clicking, they can go. They just don't need to turn the ball over. In the first 2 possessions, what we've seen is that quarterback, QB number 1,
You're right.
we've seen him be efficient.
Absolutely.
He's throwing to different people, running, and then he's even running himself.
Absolutely.
So he's taking advantage of it. We like to see that.
Absolutely. He's doing everything that he's been advertised to do, and even more.
Yeah.
So he's doing a wonderful job so far running his offense.
On the other side of the ball, Vaughn is who he says he is, too.
Absolutely, he is, too.
We see them trying to get the ball to him in many different ways.
Absolutely. Here we are. So we've got our clock issue worked out. The referees have continued to try to get something straight. Not quite sure what, but, you know, we had mentioned it's a beautiful, beautiful night.
Oh, it is.
You
It's
know,
a beautiful night. This leads to what I was saying. Like, man, if in KCK, you got to come out and see what the district is doing, what they're going. We talked about overcoming challenges, negativity, and Sam just said, man, he's not going to allow the negative opinions and comments to derail the goal at hand. Progression, not perfection. I mean, progress takes time. He chooses to invest his time and energy into those who are invested in the growth and development of KCK.
Well, you know, Sam's worked very hard as the athletic director for the district, and it's paying off. You can actually see it.
Man, you can see it.
You can see it.
You really can. You
All
can
right,
see in tonight.
Here comes Wyandotte with the direct snap, trying to make
Here
it
it
happen.
is. Uh-oh.
And
He
he's
got
going to
that
be loose.
first
He got the
down.
first down and more.
Got that first down.
He's still battling as he moves forward,
Oh, my Bulldogs like to.
dragging Sabres
okay.
right along with him
Go.
down to the 32-yard line of the Sabres.
Man. Now, Larry, I'm sorry, I called you Larry again. Larry on my mind. Now, I hope he gets to feeling better, too.
Yes, indeed. That was Matlock on the carry, by the way.
Yes. Now, I've been asking this for some years now, and I haven't got it. What kind of chant does Sumner Academy use? This the replay of this run by Matlock. Look how hard-nosed, a heavy dose of Matlock.
He's breaking tackles. He's scooting through the holes.
But you know what was good? Did you see Vaughn blocking in front of him? Vaughn got some blocks.
Absolutely. Here come the Dogs now. They're on the 32-yard line of the Sabres.
Uh-oh, nice little pitch.
Nice little pitch there. Number 5. Kind of a small little jet sweep.
Heavy dose of that running. That was Black. That was Jaleel Black with that run. So, do y'all have a chant at Sumner? Ever have like an in-game chant?
Let's put it this way, man. I graduated from Sumner in 1976. What the Sabres have, I'm not quite sure what they have, but I know what we had back in 76.
You was a sport, and you can't even talk about the Sabres.
Oh, no, they still carry the name, I'm still proud of that.
Okay, we'll take that, man. You know, my guy Keelan Block told me when I was there, coach, they was just ready to play. I'm like, yeah, he said, man, we didn't need no chant.
Well, I tell you
we just ready to go, man.
That's the end of the first quarter.
One Sabre, one legacy, what he said.
That's the end of the first quarter. Sumner leads 12-6. You're watching the KCK Public Schools Sports Network. We'll be right back after this quick break.
First, I ride the bus, and then I come here, I go to the gym, and then I just go to my first hour. I have career first hour, I have orchestra 7th hour, I'll have math, ELA, and then my FA, and then I'll have science, and then geography. My favorite is orchestra, because I love playing my instrument. My favorite thing is pretty much like just learning new things. It feels great, and like to learn new things and have good experiences. To be better every day, I try to be more confident and never be scared, and always be nice to others. At Rosedale Middle School, we're getting better every day.
And welcome back to the action here at FL Slago Stadium, where the Sumner Sabres are taking on the Wyandotte Bulldogs. It's homecoming night. Sumner leads 12-6. They're in the blue. Wyandotte's in the white. We've seen some pretty good action here so far. Both teams have been up and down the field. They've pretty much been kind of run the way they want to run. Sumner scored 2 touchdowns, where Wyandotte has had a kickoff return after Sumner scored, and their only points come from special teams. So it's going to make it second down here right now. From the we've had a penalty, so they declined the penalty, so now it makes it third down and about 9.
Well, man, they heavy dose.
Once again, a big heavy dose. He's got a hole up the middle. He's able to take advantage of that as number 6, as he's able to squeeze his way through there for a few more yards. Saunders on the carry.
Okay. Man, so they're looking like this. I'm looking at Wyandotte. They are really doing what Coach Vaughn said. They want to run. They want to establish the run.
Yes, indeed.
And they want to keep running. Basically, what he's saying is we're going to run it down their throat.
It's going to be 4th and 3 here from the 26-yard line for the Sabres. There's a direct snap again. We got a flag down.
Yep, another flag.
Carried by Saunders for the Bulldogs. There is a flag on the play. False start against Wyandotte.
False start again.
We have a false start against Wyandotte. And that's going to back him up about 5 yards. So
That penalty is declined.
And they're going to decline the penalty, so it's still 4th down.
To the Sabres.
Is that a good move, Coach? Decline the penalty?
Well,
you back him up 5 more yards. Still going to make it 4th.
I thought it was already 4th, and so they declined it. So now
They declined it, so now it's 1st down.
Yeah,
First
so
down
it's
for the
their
Sabres.
ball now.
Absolutely.
So that's a good move.
I missed that
Don't
part
give
of it
them
there.
another chance.
No.
Don't give them you don't want to keep giving no Bulldogs no chance.
That's your chance. We're supposed to take that.
I mean,
I'm trying to give you another down.
No, we don't give us nothing. We gonna take it. We Bulldogs. We take what we want. Don't give me nothing.
Well, Sumner now 1st and goal from their own 25.
All right.
There's the handoff.
Nice handoff.
Big hole to the right, and we've got some speed.
Okay.
And Shine.
That was Shine.
Morgan Shine on the carry for the Sabres.
Able to pull off about a 17-yard run.
Another first down.
That carry is good for Sumner Academy.
Man, another first down.
Shine's had a good night so far.
First down.
Yeah.
He's shown some speed and some elusiveness. Coming in at only 5'9". He can squeak under a few tackles, and he's got some speed on him. So,
ladies and gentlemen, in addition to all the alumni attending during homecoming week tonight,
so Sumner will have the ball at their own 42-yard line, currently leading 12-6.
Man, Sumner looks really nice moving this ball.
They look confident. The offense looks very confident.
They do.
Bundy goes into motion. There's the snap. This is off tackle on the left side this time, and once again, it's Shine. He's able to get around the corner.
Shine's got some nice wheels.
Pick up about another 13 yards on that carry.
Shine on the carry.
Shine got some nice wheels on him there, Chuck.
That was a nice counter by the Sabres.
That strong carry by Shine is good for Sumner Academy.
Yeah,
Another first down, too.
They had everybody going to one side, and Shine comes back with the other side. So we watch, Knight running this offense to perfection so far. Doing a very good job.
And he's got some help because Shine is running really good, man.
Yeah, we're going to have trips down here at the bottom of the screen. Single receiver up top. Single backfield.
In motion, coming over here to the trip side.
Again, this time Knight keeps it. He's kind of cruising, looking for the blocks. They set up a few blocks. He's able to get about 8 yards out of that carry.
Nice 8 yards.
So Knight being very patient on that run.
Ladies and gentlemen, that special group want to recognize there has been a GRU sighting, and give it up for that group of minions that have arrived here at Sumner Academy tonight. Big shout out to the minions.
Yeah, the homecoming crowd is getting excited for the minions are here tonight.
They out here, they came out, man. Now, they came out for this homecoming. I like that.
I think we still need to give a shout out to my man in the pink suit. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
We'll see who he is here in a minute pretty soon. Everybody can't pull off pink. You said it. You know, once again, here's Keys. Keys on the carry there.
Yeah.
Keys pushing the power forward. Still going.
Nice push. Another first down.
Big carry by Kays.
Takes it all the way down to Wyandotte's 27-yard line.
That big push by the offensive line is good for us. Sumner Academy.
So Sumner, the front line. Here we see the replay here as he's able to pile in there, and here comes the offensive line. He just keeps his legs driving, keeps driving.
Keeps him good. Good run. Good hard-nosed run.
Doing splits out.
Okay, we got splits on both sides. We got a single back. Knight with it, looking to go. Throws. Nice catch. And brought down by Neely with the catch on there. Brought down by the Bulldogs.
He scored the first touchdown.
He scored the first touchdown. Gonna be about a 3-yard catch there.
Okay. I like that. One thing that we're seeing different routes. So we're not seeing just the same route over and over. We've got to see several different routes that Sumner is running with their receivers and that the quarterback, Michael Knight, is hitting. He's moved around to several different receivers. I like that, the versatility.
Once again, the basic setup. Knight looking again. This time he pulls it down. He's got a big hole to the right. He's down to the 20, down to the 15. Scoots ahead to about the 12-yard line.
I like that. See, I love how he draw back, got the ball by his ear. He checks out the scene, went through his progression, and then he got lit.
And that's good for another Sumner Academy.
First down for the Sabres. And they quickly go in.
Real quick.
This time Wyandotte.
He bounced out.
He bounces outside, and we got a flag down now.
Shine on the carry for the Sabres. There is a flag on the play.
Shine was able to get loose and break it down. So we're going to have a holding against the Sabres.
That holding call is against Sumner Academy.
Well, that's going to take him back.
It's going to take him back about 10 yards on that. That's going to make it just about, it could be first and, I think about first and 20, 25. They got to get down to the 4-yard line for a first down.
Looking like that.
Yeah, first and 20.
Trips toward us.
Ball, Michael.
Knight looking. He's dancing. We've got another flag down, so we're going to have another hold against the Sabres, look like. And that was a coverage deal because
for a loss. There is a flag on the play.
Knight had nowhere to go with the football, so he's dancing. That causes your offensive line to hold after a while, because they're counting. And after a minute or two, after seconds or two or whatever, they will start to hold because they figure the ball should be gone. So it's going to be another hold.
Is that from personal experience?
Yeah, that's from personal experience, man.
Because I'm going to tell you from coaching experience, I'm not accepting that one.
No coach I know will accept that, but it's true. It's like a draw play. If it doesn't go off at a certain time and you got a lineman downfield, that's what happens.
You still ain't supposed to hold. You ain't supposed to, because if you hold and the play way up there and you hold and then you make us come back here because you held back here.
It ain't holding unless you get caught.
Oh, man. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
If you get caught, it's holding. If you don't get caught, it's not holding.
That sound. I ain't even gonna put that out here, but that sound like something else.
That's coming from an offensive, defensive lineman. That's what that is.
There we go.
All right, it's going to back Sumner up even more. It's going to be first and 30 now. Looking. He's going to get hit from behind, and he drops the football. The ball's on the ground.
It's a fumble.
And Wyandotte has it.
The Bulldogs came up with it.
The turnover as once again, Knight was looking for an open receiver. He couldn't find one, and the pressure got to him from the backside.
That's one of the things that we talked about that Sumner can't do, and that's turn over the ball. They've got to take care of the ball.
Absolutely.
Because what Wyandotte wants to do is keep that time of possession. They want to run. They want to keep their offense off.
Well, that's 2 plays in a row where the Wyandotte secondary. That's the 2 plays in a row, Wyandotte secondary has definitely taken care of their business.
Yeah.
You know,
he didn't have anyone to throw it to. He was looking, but also that's 2 plays in a row that the defensive line got in the backfield too.
Absolutely. You know, I want to mention, attention families, mark your calendars for the upcoming Family Advocacy Days, designed to connect and support students and families across our community. Join us on October 23rd and 24th of 2024, and again on February 13th and 14th of next year for a full day of resources, workshops, and activities. These events are a great opportunity to engage with educators and advocates dedicated to student success. So don't miss out on this chance to be involved and informed. Save the dates and stay tuned for more information. You know, also physical education teachers from across Kansas City, Kansas public schools are teaching students a new and competitive skill. About 60 teachers learned about the intricacies of archery during classes held at Wellborn Elementary School. Teachers received instruction on standing correctly, arrow placement, the string's grips, the bow's aim, and the release point. Teachers were also required to take a 3.5 hours of online training modules to become more proficient in course instructors. Through this program, teachers will help students learn about archery as well as focus, self-control, discipline, patience, and other life lessons to help them be successful in the classroom. The training was part of the National Archery in the Schools program, and an in-school program aimed at improving educational performance among students in grades 4 through 12. So some good programs happening here. Physical education teachers learning to be to do archery.
Bulldogs will start first from their own 40.
And I've seen it because the PE teacher here at Grant, where I work, he was excited about it, and they're bringing it, and our 5th grade students are starting to learn that.
There you go. Bulldogs would take over from their own 40-yard line after a fumble recovery. He's going to air it out. He's got somebody there. They threw it up for the jump ball.
Nah, he stopped and come back when he should have kept running.
Yeah.
If he'd have kept running, he might have ran right under that.
Absolutely.
But I see they that was just letting them know we can throw it. But we're going to hit you with a heavy dose of the run game.
Well, not only did he have to, he threw it if Miller keeps going, but he also had to throw it over he had to throw it over Neely. And Neely's Neely's tall. He's 5'10", listed as 5'10", but he looks a little taller than that.
Oh, no. Neely is listed as 6'3".
He's 6'3", that's right. I'm looking at the wrong one.
6'3".
Yeah, so yes, he is.
Yeah, he got some height on him.
Yeah, he had to throw it over Neely as well. Here's the snap, direct snap. We got a flag down.
Flag again.
Yep. So it looks like
by Wyandotte, there is a flag on the play.
So it looks as though Saunders took the snap, but we're going to have some more laundry on the field. You know, those self-inflicted wounds sometimes, it's hard to come back from them.
Yeah.
That foul is against the Bulldogs.
The one thing you got to do is protect the ball.
Yes, indeed.
You got to protect it. And what you can't do is what we call shoot yourself in the foot.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So
it's hard to come back from those.
But I think she said yes.
Hey, you know what I just looked down and seen? I seen that pink tuxedo on the side.
Oh, I see him on the sideline.
We might get to see
him pretty soon. The Dogs get the ball. They've been backed up 5 yards. Now 2nd and 15 from their own 35. The direct snap once again. This time he finds a little bit of breathing room. Take about 5 yards out.
Gets the penalty back.
As Matlock is able to take that out for another about 5 yards. He got the original. Got those 5 yards back. So it makes it 3rd and 10.
Now make some noise.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Nation, where you at? Make some noise. Big 3rd down here.
12-6 here at FL Slago Stadium.
Here you KCK Sumner Academy.
Homecoming night for Sumner Academy as they take on the Wyandotte Bulldogs.
Man, you hear that stump? The stand shaking. I ain't heard that in a while, man. I like that, man.
Wyandotte going big on the left side.
Out, man.
There's the push
heavy
forward.
Dose
he knows where he's going to go. There he goes. He comes up a little bit short on that.
That was a good tackle. That was a good tackle.
For the Bulldogs.
So once again, it's going to make it 4th down.
I think that was Bandy with the tackle.
Escobar, number 50 for the Sabres on the tackle.
Yep.
Oh, that
brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Escobar.
Oh, Escobar.
It was a good tackle either way.
Yeah.
He had some help from Bandy on that because he couldn't do it by himself. But.
Please make your way to the south
So here we go. Looks like Wyandotte's going to set up to punt the ball. Sabres don't have anyone back yet. So now they got someone going back, expecting the punt from the Bulldogs. You know, if you Sabres, you might want to look for the fake. They've gone for it once before on this close to midfield. There's this. Oh, and he's going to get knocked down. We're going to have a 5-yard penalty there. And good coverage by Wyandotte as they
bring that back.
Take Bandy down.
Bring that back.
It's going to be running into the kicker.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be a 5-yard variety. And he signals running into the kicker, 5 yards. That's still going to make him short, so Wyandotte may just decline that. They got
we kicking that again.
They got a pretty good punt that time out of that.
That return by Bandy, there is a penalty on the play. Penalties against the Sabres.
They're going to bring it back, and they're going to punt it again, looks like. But that was a pretty good punt. I may have declined that because they stopped him at the 25-yard line.
But what if we move up 5 yards? And that means it's only 3 yards from the first down.
So they may go for it.
This joint.
You may go for it then.
Heavy dose of the run.
We'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
Like they're bringing their offense back on the field.
And Madlock. Heavy dose of Madlock.
They're going to huddle up. They're going to talk about it. Bulldogs down to one timeout remaining. It's a decision to be made.
It's a decision you got to make. You got 5:33 to go before halftime. You're in a 6-12 ball game. It's a decision. You're playing a little chess right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, if you're the Sumner coaches, you're telling your defensive line, you got to stand strong.
I don't see nothing moving. I don't see
anything moving yet.
I ain't seen that marker move.
Discussing it with the Wyandotte coaching staff over there. See the referee as he comes out. Wyandotte has definitely left their offense on the field.
They moving. You see the stick move?
Yeah. Now it's going to make it 4th down and 3. So Wyandotte's going to trust their running game with that.
Heavy dose of Madlock.
It's a big 4th down here. Make some noise.
You're bunched up in the middle.
Heavy dose of Madlock.
Sanders again there. And this time he's able to get around and he's scooting down. He picks up about 12 yards on that carry. So, yeah, good move. Good call by the coaching staff for Wyandotte to go with that.
That was Saunders there. They didn't even go to Madlock. They went to Saunders.
That's a big penalty as far as Sumner's concerned because they would have had the football at their own 25-yard line.
And you was going to try to tell my Bulldogs just let Sumner have the ball. I see what you on, Chuck. I see what you on. I see what's going on, man. Listen, we Bulldogs didn't wake up this morning. This ain't the first morning. We've been waking up morning.
Well, I understand. Even a hungry dog got to get a bone every once in a while.
They say that the trash can get a steak every once in a while. You see what I'm saying?
Well, Wyandotte now is 1st down from the 44-yard line. Once again, they run up the middle, picking up about 4 yards on that. Takes it down to the 38-yard line with Matlock on the carry again for the Bulldogs, number 9.
Game plan is to run it down. Here we go. We see this 1st down right here by Saunders. Hit that edge.
You haven't seen a lot of substitutions on that defensive line for Sumner. So they may be getting worn on a little bit as Wyandotte's big formidable front line. They're kind of beating on them a little bit here.
Well, this is when Chuck say you start holding.
Of course, if you don't get caught, it's not holding. If you don't get caught, it's not holding.
Okay.
Here comes the snap to the Dogs.
I'm not refuting that.
And we're gonna have
another flag.
Another flag down.
Man, you know what?
Good delay of game. That's interesting because I don't see a play clock anywhere. So the referees they've got to be keeping it on the field because there's no play clock here. So it was a delay of game. Going to back them up 5 yards
against the Bulldogs. Remain 2nd down.
If both teams don't. Well, even with the turnovers they both have, but both teams stop shooting themselves in the foot with the penalties, this probably would be a little more scoring game.
Yeah. There's a bad snap. Pick it up. Here comes Sabres. They're swarming in. And Wyandotte just
Saunders on the carry.
Picked up about a yard on that.
Brings up 3rd and long.
Saunders does a good job of scooping it off the ground and then getting at least 1 yard.
That was a good run, just to at least get something positive out of it.
Right,
but what I want to talk to about is right now, we got an injured player.
You got an injured player. You know, you were talking about, what Sam Simmons has been talking to the athletic director. And what's his long-term vision?
The long-term vision?
Yeah. Did he say something about his long-term vision? I know you had a conversation with him.
Yeah. So he just, like I said, he wanted to return back to the level that he seen when he was an athlete. And this level of commitment is from everyone involved.
Okay, and that works out great. So let's stay connected with all the latest updates from the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and YouTube at KCKPS TV for behind-the-scenes action and game highlights and exclusive content. And don't forget to visit our website at kckschools.org for event schedules, news, and more. Be sure to follow, like, and share to stay in the know with everything happening at KCK Public Schools. So I didn't mean to cut you off there, Coach.
No. You're paying bills over there.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. We want to give a big thank you to DePasquale Law Firm for hosting the 4th annual Media Day at Arrowhead Stadium. Football players from all 5 KCK Public School high schools gather for interviews, sessions, highlights, and even a preview of the upcoming girls' flag football season. The event also featured guest speakers and a generous $30,000 check, presentation to the district's athletic departments. A special shout out to DePasquale Law Firm for their incredible support of KCK Public School athletics. It's 3rd down and about 11 to go for the Bulldogs.
Oh, he's in the air
looking
again.
To throw
Look,
it.
He's in
got
the
a man
air.
there. He's got him aired out, and he just overthrows him. Or underthrows him a little bit, I guess, as he had number 1 out there, his receiver. His receiver was Hervey, out there looking for it. He had a step on him. He just kind of just missed him.
He did. They just not connecting.
Yeah, that was a good pass. Very good pass.
Oh, yeah.
With that incompletion, that brings up a 4th down.
So that's going to be bringing up 4th and 11 for Wyandotte from the Sumner 43-yard line.
Chuck. If we look back to this right here, we see him get his feet stepped, wanting to throw. I'm wondering if somebody hit it. You see the Sumner player coming around behind him.
It's possible. There's a little swing pass out here to the flat. He's got to make some moves. He does. He's still on his feet, but he's going to be a little short of the 1st down by just about 2 yards. So Sumner's going to take over at their own 38-yard line. Another good call down at their own 34.
Short of the marker. That'll be a turnover on down. Sumner will take over.
That was a good call. Athletic ability got him that close.
Yeah, that was Jaleel Black who got close. He got close there. He was almost there.
Again, another good call. I don't think Sumner did a good job of collapsing in on that, though, once they figured out what it was.
They did. They did a good job. Now, what I want to tell you, too, is there's some things that we're watching. Like, you see, number 5, after the run, he knows he's close. He don't know he got it. But he going ahead and try to extend that ball out there and get a couple of extra yards.
That extra effort.
I like that. That means football is being learned and played.
Okay, Knight again with the quarterback there. He's going to be
can't arm tackle.
Breaking loose. Can't arm tackle Shine.
Can't arm tackle.
Shine got
that. Woo!
He's small stature, but he's strong.
I don't know.
That was a good run. That's going to be about a 12-yard gain on that.
Another 1st down.
Give him a 1st down. 3:18 remaining here before halftime.
Shine got that little scat back look to him, man. He can get down through there. He got some speed and he's a little crafty.
I'm looking down here to our right. And we'll talk about it a little bit after this play here. Once again, the big handoff to Shine. Shine having a big half. He stopped, bounces off, gets out, gets loose on the sideline. Picked up a couple of blocks, and he's able to make something out of nothing there as he's able to pull off about a 22, 23-yard run.
Hey, but what you cannot pass up is the downfield blocking by Neely.
Absolutely.
Like the minion said, that's good for us.
Absolutely. Neely was blocking downfield.
Man.
He does more than just catch the football.
Oh, man.
He's also an excellent blocker. We've seen him on the defensive side of the ball tackling.
Yep.
And now we see Neely stepping off the field a little bit, trying to get a little bit of breather. Going over to getting some oxygen, getting a little water.
Oh, Sean getting some of that water.
Shine getting a little bit of water.
He deserves it.
Be 1st and 10 for the Sabres.
Bandy in motion.
As we watch Bandy's in motion. K with the football, ducks under first tackle. We're going to have another flag here.
K's on the carry for the Sabres. There is a flag on the play.
It's going to be interesting to see what that's on. The referee threw that. He's going to call holding on that. So that's going to back him up 10 yards.
I figured, be coming from his position, it probably is a hold.
Yeah,
Let's see this replay right here.
yeah, we'll watch Shine
This
here.
is that Shine run.
There's one block. Now he
Look
bounces
at him. See him
offside.
up there blocking. Look at him. Just follow me. I'll get that block.
Now on that replay, there was a guy holding, but he didn't get caught. He grabbed his jersey and everything, but he didn't get caught. So it's not holding if you don't get caught. It's not holding.
Oh, man.
That's going to back him up about 10 yards on that. So now it's going to be about 1st and 20.
He usually runs downhill.
Knight again calling the signals. Takes the snap, looking to go long. Now he's dancing around, still dancing. Now he decides he's going to run the football, tucks it up to the, keeps going, up till about the 35-yard line. Picked up about 5 yards on that run.
Yeah, I'm noticing that he keeps dropping back. But that secondary for Wyandotte is covering.
Wyandotte secondary is doing an excellent job because he wants to load up and he wants to let it fly, but you know he doesn't have anybody to throw it to yet. They're covering. If you're playing that 2 deep safety. Again, there's the snap. He's looking.
There he is.
There's the line. He's out in the flat. And it's going to be a one-person tackle. Excellent tackle.
Oh, man. Great tackle.
On one-on-one
That
out
was
there, number
Collins.
13 with Collins.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Collins on the tackle there.
That was a great one-on-one tackle, man.
So Collins doing his job out there. On the snap, they had 4 linebackers.
Tackle there brings up 3rd down.
3 guys.
Let's see what the Sabres do on this 3rd down. We got under 2 minutes to go, minute and 30 going. They're coming back up. It's 3rd down and about 15.
Again, the snap.
Looking to go in the air.
All 3 linebackers have dropped back into coverage. There's another flag.
Why?
There's another flag. Even though Knight is dancing, gets close to the 1st down, it's going to come back.
Michael Knight on the carry. There's
As
a
we've
flag
got
on the play.
another penalty on the field. Another hold against the Sabres.
This is when that method that you talk about, Larry, comes and bites you.
You know, Larry's at home sick, man.
Oh, you right. So you sound like Larry.
But this is what the
Chuck,
dog.
you sound like
this is
that.
what Wyandotte does, man. They just try to substitute anybody in there.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you sounded like him. You know, so I just called it what I sounded. I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
You know, Larry's at home. You know, Larry's at home watching
I know
too, right?
I know he is. That's why I said I'm just talking. No disrespect, Larry.
Well, it's going to be a timeout as they we got
But,
113.
That's what he thought. See, he thought that, it ain't holding if they don't call it, but they called this.
Yeah.
And Sumner Academy cheer team.
You know, on that media day we had the shout-outs for Di Pasquale Law Firm, but we also want to give a huge KCK Public Schools shout-out to the KC Star, Hot 103 Jams, and Di Pasquale and more for their Game of the Week coverage. The KC Star is holding its weekly poll to vote for your favorite student athlete, and Hot 103 Jams has relaunched their football Game of the Week coverage. So be sure to vote for your school's athletes and teams on KPRS.com and the Kansas City Star's website. Lastly, a huge thank you for the DM Law Foundation for lighting up our games with the DJ, swag bags, and exciting fan giveaways. Let's make this season unforgettable. 113 away from halftime as we look down to our far right as the homecoming court is gathering up. I'm hoping the guy in the pink suit is going to be in there, and I think he is. I see him on the front. So we might get a shot of him, man. We might just get a shot. We'll see.
See him on that front side.
We'll see. Sabres lead 12-6. Sabres in blue, Wyandotte's in white.
113 to go. Hey, so far, I got to say, this has been a game. We
It
said
has
we're
been.
going to have fun. We said it's going to be a game.
And it has been.
And this has been a game.
All right, it's going to be third and about 20.
He's looking to air
He's
it out
looking enough.
again.
This time he throws it out there again. No blocking out in front of him, so it's going to be all. It's gonna, and it is so far. He's able to make the move, go from behind, and he fumbled the ball.
Fumble. Hey,
And the ball's going to belong to Wyandotte.
Cookie Monster.
After a good run by Bandy, he fumbles the football close to the first down, but he fumbles the football, and Wyandotte's able to pick it up, recover it. Now they'll have the opportunity before halftime.
Here we
Here's the
go.
run.
Nice run. Look where the ball is, on the inside. He's running with it inside. He's got it away from his body. He's moving. It's on the inside. They come. There
it goes. Strips him.
And now
ball's on the ground and recovered by Wyandotte.
Wyandotte will take over at their own 22-yard line.
As Miller is able to jump on that fumble. But that's a learning experience for a receiver.
Oh, yeah.
That's a learning experience for any young player or any player, period. You don't see the pros have to learn that. You have some professionals that carry the ball that way.
Fumbles happen in the pros.
Yes, they do.
Fumbles happen in things, so it's this part of the game.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But you do everything you can to protect the football.
Correct. You want to try to eliminate those types.
They say, you hear, I know Shady McCoy, remember?
Oh,
He
yeah.
used to carry the ball like a loaf of bread. Just flying all over the place, and that would drive the Chiefs crazy. Because he would fumble at the most inopportune times. So here comes Wyandotte now with their opportunity, trailing 12-6 with 1 minute remaining. High snap. Taken by Wyandotte and swarmed over by the Sabres.
Big hit.
Big hit. Picks it up out the 24-yard line. He's slow getting up.
Oh, yeah.
Big hit by Kyron Washington for the Sabres.
Kyron Washington with that hit.
Sumner still
second and 7.
limping a little bit. He gained 3 yards on that.
Yeah.
Time is still ticking.
Hey, Kyron wasn't playing.
No, he came in with his team. Another high snap. Ball's on the ground. Going to be recovered by the Sabres.
Right back.
Looks like the Sabres have it.
You know what they say, Chuck?
No, Wyandotte came up with it. It's going to be third down. Wyandotte was able to recover that.
Possession of that football.
Looked like the Sabres were all over that, but somehow Bulldog got in there to recover it.
Yeah.
Timeout, Sumner.
So we're going to have a timeout by Sumner, which is a good wide move. It's third down. They can stop them here. They got another timeout. Here's the fumble.
See the replay. High snap. That's been the issue.
And how does
What? You want to know the truth? You know what? You see?
yeah,
You don't want to say nothing about that. You don't want to say nothing about that.
how does Washington not come up with that?
You know why?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah. Bulldog got to bark. Bulldog got to bark. I said, give me that back.
I'm telling you right now, when he sees that,
Doing film session.
field session, he's gonna be kicking himself in the head because that was his ball. All he had to do was fall on it.
Hey,
but it's hard.
It is hard, but that's just sometimes plays go like that, to be honest. That's why that ball's bouncing different ways. It doesn't.
It's an oblong football.
You know?
I mean, it's oblong and it's just going to bounce different ways. You know, so but he had a perfect opportunity to recover that, and unfortunately, he was unable to come up with it. So the Bulldogs do keep it.
So you saying the Bulldogs came up with the ball?
They came up with the ball.
Pause.
Lucky. They came up with the ball.
Now it's lucky. See, now we putting words in that we need to leave out, Chuck. You know, we're not going to do that.
We're down to 19-9 here before halftime. Sumner leads 12-6. It's going to be a fourth down. It's going to be third down and about 13 to go for the first down. And Wyandotte decided the ball's on the ground again. Then we got another penalty.
They called a late hit.
They're going to call
I think that's
not sure what they're going to call on that, but that ball was on the ground.
He was going to take a knee and he fell.
We'll see what happens here, but
The flag on the play.
looks like Wyandotte was going to try to take a knee.
That is terrible.
And he may have
He
fallen
was
down.
going to do that. The ball was a little fumble and fell down.
We're going to see a call a personal foul on him. Going to call personal foul on the Sabres.
Yeah,
that's going to be an automatic first down.
Sabres.
See, that's what y'all do, Chuck. You know, you get mad and don't want to start taking out and doing these late hits and stuff.
I tell you what,
You know.
you see Coach Steve Williams Jr. on the field. He was not having it. He just walks away like, "Oh man, you got to be kidding me." You got it.
That's that mentality that y'all got, Chuck. If they don't call it, it's not a, that's what y'all was doing.
I understand. Oh my gosh. You know, we were having fun up here. Now you got to be calling me dog. Well, they got a first down. Let's see if they try to take a knee again. That play worked pretty good for them. That's probably one of their longest plays.
Time going to run out. We have 13 seconds.
We're down to 10. There's the direct snap again. Big hole. Once again, Wyandotte getting some good mileage out of that, but it's not going to be enough as they're going to go into halftime trailing 12-6. And the crowd is getting all fired up because here comes the homecoming halftime. You know what? We're going to be back. We're going to take a short commercial break. And you're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for halftime festivities.
Athletics is my world. It's my life. It's my whole life is revolved around being a part of an athletic team, from my youth days at Coronado Middle School up to Schlegel High School and on through college and professional. So I know what the athletics done for me and how far I was able to take those. So if I'm able to share some of my experiences with our youth and some of our ADs and administrators, and I just think and put my little fingerprint or footprint on things in KCK, where I'm born and raised, you know, it brings me joy to try to do what I can to lift up and build and sustain some of the things the great things that are going on in KCK. The day in the life of the KCKPS District Athletic Director, it's always filled with just getting to still know all my staff that I deal with, my ADs, my coaches, trying to be as present as possible at athletic events, evaluating processes and procedures on how we operate, whether it's game day processes and procedures, just kind of reviewing and partnering with my ADs to see, are there some ways that we can kind of work a little bit more efficiently and effectively to just how we operate as a department. Could be fundraising, eligibility, you know, making sure all of our CASA requirements and expectations are in place. You know, so just operational things that need to just kind of be documented and ensure that all the ADs and administrators know exactly how we function. To be better every day, to me, that means showing up with a lot of energy, positivity, two of my best attributes, trying to put my best foot forward every day, bringing a smile to those that I interact with on a daily basis, and just getting to know all of my colleagues, district level colleagues on a regular basis, and again, just trying to infect them with my positivity and high energy. In the KCKPS Athletic Department, we're getting better every day.
Hey everyone, I'm Marco Johnson and I'm with
Jonathan Bandy from Sumner Academy.
And this is Quick Hits. All right, Jonathan, tell me, are you ready for the season?
Very. We've been working all summer for it, and it's nothing more I want than to get out there and compete against these guys in our conference.
What are you most excited about?
Competing. All summer we've literally been working just to go against every single team and compete against every single team. There's nothing more we want than to win.
So your mindset, you ready to go?
Yeah, 100%.
So who are you looking forward to the most this season?
Washington and Highland Park.
So let me tell you this: what do you hope to see happen this year? I mean, not go undefeated, but you could. But what do you hope to see this season?
My goal, I want to win league with this team. Since I've been here since a freshman, that's been my goal. I always wanted to win league, so I want to go out here and win league.
Do you think you're close?
I think we can do it, 100%.
Jonathan, what gets you hyped for a game? What do you do right before kickoff? What do you do?
Mostly, I'll amp myself up. I'll think about farther down the game, what happens during the game in my head to get myself ready for it.
So you visualize the game?
Yeah, 100%.
I love that. Jonathan, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Fifth grade, are you ready?
This is Are You Faster Than a Fifth Grader 2024. The top 15 runners from all 28 elementary schools get to race Dr. Stubblefield in a 2-mile run. KCKPS believes that it benefits our students to see district leaders at the ground level, being inspired by them, connecting with them, and making memories together.
It feels good because I won it for the school. It felt like I was in the real Olympics.
Like they were shouting my name and everything, so I just started running. And I didn't even know I was in first place.
So the 3 years I've done it, today was the hardest, but I finished, yay. Well, it was a good race, kids do amazing. This year, this is the class of 2031, which they're our marker for our North Star of 100% of our students graduating with a Diploma Plus. So we're gonna announce a scholarship for the top boy and girl runner, and then we're also gonna take the top 30 to a special breakfast in conjunction with the fire department.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Johnson and I'm with
Marcus Bond, Wyandotte High School.
And this is Pep Talk. So Coach, tell me, what's your expectation for this year?
Just have a good, strong season. Expect to win hopefully half the games, more than half the games we won last year, so we're growing.
So tell me this, how many seniors do you have on your squad?
7 seniors.
So with 7 seniors being the number, you're leaning on a lot of underclassmen. Tell me about that.
Well, it's a way for us to grow. And so we're going to play them, and they're ready and excited, so I'm excited too.
You know, when you say they're ready, that's the most important thing, right?
Right. Had a lot of participation this summer. Summer program went real well, and so we're getting ready.
What do you think will be the highlight for you? Will it be offense, defense, special teams? Where do you see your strengths?
Our defense. I think we're strong. We got a lot of new kids. A couple of new kids as juniors that can really play, so I'm excited to see them.
So you'll see them flying around on the field, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, Coach, we want to wish you the best of luck and congratulations on a hopefully a successful year.
All right, I appreciate it.
We want to give a big thanks to DePasquale Law Firm for hosting the 4th Annual Media Day at Arrowhead Stadium. Football players from all 5 KCKPS high schools gathered for interviews, season highlights, and even a preview of the upcoming girls' flag football season. The event also featured guest speakers and a generous $30,000 check presentation to the district's athletic departments. A special shout out to DePasquale Law Firm for their incredible support of KCKPS athletics. We also want to give a huge KCKPS shout out to the KC Star, Hot 103 Jams, and DePasquale and more for their Game of the Week coverage. The KC Star is holding its weekly poll to vote for your favorite student athlete, and Hot 103 Jams has relaunched their football Game of the Week coverage. Be sure to vote for your school's athletes and teams online at kprs.com and the KC Stars website. Lastly, a huge thank you to the DM Law Foundation for lighting up our games with a DJ, swag bags, and exciting fan giveaways. Let's make this season unforgettable.
Hey everyone, I'm Marco Johnson and I'm with
Jason Holmes Vaughn, coming from Wyandotte High School.
And this is Quick Hits. Okay, Jason, first off, how excited are you about the season?
Very excited for the season. We've been preparing all season, all summer for it, and we're ready.
How do you see the season going?
It's going to be an amazing season. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to get some W's.
Okay, you sound like you're really ready for this. So what have you been doing to get you ready for this season?
Self-training, working on my feet, working on my hands, and working with my team so we can all win together.
I love that. I love your enthusiasm. What gets you hyped before a game? What do you do?
Well, I lock in, I put my headphones in, and I prepare myself to do the best that I can.
I love it, man. Congratulations and good luck.
First, I ride the bus, and then I come here, I go to the gym, and then I just go to my first hour. I have career first hour, I have orchestra 7th hour, I have math, ELA, and then my FA, and then I have science, and then geography. My favorite is orchestra, because I love playing my instrument. My favorite thing is pretty much like just learning new things. It feels great. And like to learn new things and have good experiences. To be better every day, I try to be more confident and never be scared, and always be nice to others. At Rosedale Middle School, we're getting better every day.
Turnover One, I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with
Steve Williams, Sumner Academy.
And this is Pep Talk. Okay, Coach, first off, I want to know, how do you expect your season to go this year?
Just expect the season to go good this year, man. Hopefully, we brought 6 to 7 seniors this year, so when you have a good senior class, I tend to think you'll have a good seniors.
And you're talking about leaders when you say seniors.
Yes, of course. I expect all my seniors to be leaders. Every year, we put that pressure on them because they're the oldest. They've been in the program, and I expect them to be my leaders.
What do you think the bright spot will be? Offense, defense, special teams? Let us hear about that.
Well, with us returning 7 offensive guys, I expect our bright spot to be typically on the offensive end, but who knows, man? Hopefully our defense will shock us up this year.
So we're looking for some great things from that defense.
Yes, of course.
So tell me about the culture with your squad.
Culture's really good, man. I got a very close-knit group of guys, man, and they've been in the system, like I said, for 5 years. We've got the privilege of having them as 8th graders, so they kind of know what to expect once they come in the building.
They've been in the system, so they know how your philosophy is. So I see that smile on your face, so you're excited.
I'm very excited, man. Coach Drew, the coach that was before me, kind of set me up for success. So I'm just trying to carry it on.
I love it. And this is Pep Talk.
Drum roll from the crowd.
And you're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. And it is homecoming night here at Sumner Academy leads Wyandotte 12-6. We'll be back after this break.
Right now we're just doing like poetry about traveling, and like this is like the first poem that I really understand. Poems weren't really my thing in 4th grade. I think they like seem more interesting in like 5th grade.
Later on, he studies cap code for a moment.
My class does different things from the other classes. We meditate. Today at morning meeting we were sharing icebergs. If you don't know what icebergs are, icebergs is just basically like, you can see the top of an iceberg, right? That's you acting happy. The bottom is like all your feelings, all your emotions, what you actually feel. Since we were sharing that, we always meditate so like we can get off that. So we don't bring it to us and like bring it in our work.
Every day, I'm gonna ask you, what similes and metaphors did you hear in music?
The way I try to get better every day is like just paying attention, because in 3rd grade, I always had trouble paying attention, so like my grades were terrible. 4th grade, it's like my teacher, Miss Maroney, she never let me give up. So like I started doing better in 4th grade too. And like in 5th grade, I'm getting better every day, like just by just meditating, because meditating helps me too. And like I'm always trying my best. I'm never like sometimes I can be hard on myself, but like being better every day is like I just let stuff go. Like I just let it fly maybe sometimes. And then like sometimes I don't get a good grade, but then I just get better every day by just paying more attention, and then I just get better grades and better grades. I like basically have all A's in this year now. At Francis Woolard, we're getting better every day.
And welcome back to the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network here at FL Schlegel High School. I'm Chuck Holmes, here with Coach Mo. And so far, Coach Mo, we've seen a great night here on homecoming for the Sumner Sabres. We've seen some action on both sides of the football. Sumner's pretty much done what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. You know, offensively, Wyandotte's defense has been stellar so far. They really played a really good time, really good. Even though they've had some issues with the ball, the defense has stepped up. They, kept the secondaries really doing some of the secondaries doing what they want to do. We've got a few highlights we want to talk about here real quick, so we can kind of go on those a little bit, so we can see Sumner in their first offensive set. As we see Knight rolling out.
Nice little pass and catch right there. Good run after.
He's able to hit Bandy, his number one receiver, for the first down. That was on 4th down, as a matter of fact. Right here we see Knight again taking the ball deep.
He takes off. Spin move. Spin move again for the score. This is for their first score to have.
So right then, Sumner
Now,
takes the 6-0 lead. Now here comes Wyandotte right back on the kickoff, right up the middle.
Jamarion Madlock, man, right up in the middle.
He outraces the rest of the Sabres to the end zone, instantly tying the game at 6-6 as Wyandotte's unsuccessful.
That's what they call getting little.
There you go. Now here comes Sumner Academy again as Knight keeps the football, goes down the sideline. He's had a good night running the football.
Oh, yeah, good. Throwing and running.
Throwing and running.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a good night throwing and running the football. So, you know, Sumner's had a good offensive night, but Wyandotte, they haven't played very bad. You know, just haven't played that bad on defense. Sumner's had some big plays, but Wyandotte hasn't given up really the big play that would kind of just take them out of the game. They stayed into the game with their defense. So at halftime, if you're coach for Wyandotte, what are you telling your boys right now?
We still in the game.
Yeah.
It's not over. It's 0-0. We need to win this half. We have done what we wanted to do, and that's establish the run. We're going to give them a heavy dose of Madlock, and then we're going to switch it up, and then we can win this game. We see that we've created turnovers.
Yep.
Let's go.
Well, Sumner's had a hard time not shooting themselves in the foot. Okay, they've had a lot of penalties that have cost them some big plays, and it's cost them yardage each time. They get a little momentum going, they'll have a penalty. You're Sumner's coach, Coach Williams. What are you telling these guys?
I'm saying something similar, just a different message. One is 0-0. We did win the first half, and we didn't play very good. We turned the ball over, and that's what we need not to do. So let's wash that away. But what we do see is we can move the ball on them. So what we have to do is take care of the ball, keep moving the ball, play every possession like it's the last.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have more action when we come back. We're going to take a short break here, and we're going to come back with the third quarter action. You're watching Sumner and Wyandotte on homecoming night for the Sabres. You're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network.
6, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ailey Camp is a wonderful camp that we do every summer. It's a 6-week non-for-profit camp where the kids are coming in and they're learning tap, jazz, ballet, modern, and they're also having a class in personal development as well. These are children who are learning to connect creativity with arts and education.
Right, left. Do that with me. Ready? Go. Right, left.
It's my 3rd year here, and I decided to come to camp because I really like the people here, and I like to dance.
I thought since I was good at dancing, I could make a good improvement and get smoother with my skills.
These children come from Topeka and Kansas City, Kansas.
My favorite part is probably getting to know people and learning the new dances and choreographies. It's really upbeat, and I like upbeat things.
It's important because it gives them a chance to explore and expand their wings. Some of these children, you know, they may not have that opportunity outside of Ailey Camp, but for them it gives them confidence. It gives them a sense of, wow, self-esteem. You know, they're exploring. It's like, I can do this.
It's worth it. You just have to be willing to stay dedicated the entire time.
It's wonderful for them to understand that I'm blossoming, I'm growing, I'm achieving.
I'm good. Thank you.
And welcome back to FL Slago Stadium here at FL Slago High School, where the Sumner Sabres are taking on the Wyandotte Bulldogs. It's homecoming night. We've just had the homecoming court named, and it's also alumni night for the Sumner Sabres as they are celebrating the class of 1989 and the class of 1999. So beautiful crowd, beautiful night. Coach Mo and I are having a good time so far up here because he's a Wyandotte alumni, and I'm the Sumner alumni, so we're having fun. But you know, at the Kansas City, Kansas School Foundation for Excellence, we provide scholarships and support to help students succeed. Since 1990, we've empowered students to reach their potential thanks to the generosity of donors like you. Your contributions make a lasting impact. Help us continue to shape bright futures today. So visit kckpsfoundation.org/donate to give. You know, there's other action tonight, and we'll talk about that other action here in just a second, but I do want to get this in real quick. So the Kansas City, Kansas School Foundation for Excellence proudly sponsors the 2024 Reasons to Believe celebration Thursday, November 7th. This event highlights the achievement of KCKPS alum, educators, and community advocates who serve as role models for the next generation. The event showcases the power of education and perseverance, inspiring our students to strive for excellence. Sponsorship and tickets for the event help support the foundation's ongoing mission to provide opportunities for all students to thrive academically and beyond. So another great opportunity to be involved in what's happening with the Kansas City, Kansas public school sports. You know, there are other activities going on tonight, other games in the Meadowlark League tonight. Highland Park comes in at 3-0. They're taking on Harmon. Washington, the Wildcats are 3-0. They're playing over Missouri tonight. They're playing Case Missouri Central. And Atchison coming in at 2-1. They're taking on Sligo at 1-2. So it's going to be a busy night again in the Meadowlark League. And with Washington and Highland Park leading the pack at both at 3-0. These two teams coming here tonight, Sumner and Wyandotte, both looking for their first victory of the season. And they're both playing like a couple teams that are hungry for their first victory.
Oh, yeah, they really are. You know, that's something that Coach Stevie Williams talked about. He said he describes his team as hungry. And they played some of the best competition in the league their first 3 games. His guys are hungry for a win tonight, and we see that. Wyandotte on the other side, they're just as hungry for a win. You can just tell they don't have their heads down. They back out on the field already, ready to go.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're going to talk a lot more about it. We're going to have second half action coming up. But first, we're going to take a short break. You're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network.
Right now we're just doing like poetry about traveling, and like this is like the first poem that I really understand. Poems weren't really my thing in 4th grade. I think they like seem more interesting in like 5th grade.
Later on, he studies cap code for a moment.
My class does different things from the other classes. We meditate. Today at morning meeting we were sharing icebergs. If you don't know what icebergs are, icebergs is just basically like you can see the top of an iceberg, right? That's you acting happy. The bottom is like all your feelings, all your emotions, what you actually feel. Since we were sharing that, we always meditate so like we can get off that, so we don't bring it to us and like bring it in our work.
Every day, I'm gonna ask you, what similes and metaphors did you hear in music?
The way I try to get better every day is like just paying attention, because in 3rd grade, I always had trouble paying attention, so like my grades were terrible. 4th grade, it's like my teacher, Miss Maroney, she never let me give up. So like I started doing better in 4th grade too. And like in 5th grade, I'm getting better every day, like just by just meditating, because meditating helps me too. And like I'm always trying my best. I'm never like sometimes I can be hard on myself, but like being better every day is like I just let stuff go. Like I just let it fly maybe sometimes. And then like sometimes I don't get a good grade, but then I just get better every day by just paying more attention, and then I just get better grades and better grades. I like basically have all A's in this year now. At Francis Woolard, we're getting better every day.
First, I ride the bus, and then I come here, I go to the gym, and then I just go to my first hour. I have career first hour, I have orchestra 7th hour, I'll have math, ELA, and then my FA, and then I'll have science, and then geography. My favorite is orchestra because I love playing my instrument. My favorite thing is pretty much like just learning new things. It feels great. And like to learn new things and have good experiences. To be better every day, I try to be more confident and never be scared and always be nice to others. At Rosedale Middle School, we're getting better every day.
And welcome back to FL Sligo High School, as Coach Mo and I are here enjoying this evening's festivities at homecoming here. You know, Coach, we've had a good time. We've laughed and we've talked, but the crowd here is just tremendous. They are just so excited. They're into the game, and I think that's helped both teams, man. I really do.
It really has. The atmosphere is electrifying. The stadium here, it's just a great night for football. You even hear the chant, "We ready." I mean, they're really out here. We heard the stands rocking and stomping on the stand.
Absolutely.
It's just a really great atmosphere.
This is what it used to be like back in the day with the KCK public schools when teams got together. You know, when Sumner played Wyandotte, it didn't matter what the records were. We were playing, and the crowd was there, and everybody was enjoying themselves. When Sligo played Washington, it was the same thing. With Bishop Ward, when they were in the KCK, it was just, we just had a good time. That's what it was about. And afterwards, we'd all go out, and we still have a good time. Because we had a good time at the game, we just enjoyed each other, period, you know. So you had your rivalry with the school, but there was respect there as well. So I'm seeing a lot of that tonight, and it's just really heartwarming to see. Wyandotte brought their cheerleaders. They've got their fans here. Sumner's band is here. We just had the homecoming celebration, and one of the football players was named after the homecoming king, and now we're ready for the second half to get started here as Sumner's about to kick off.
And you know it's bake night.
You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. So Sumner kicks off. Ball goes out of bounds. So Wyandotte will start with excellent field position here as they take the second half kickoff. They wanted to toss in the first half and defer to the second half. So Wyandotte will start 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, trailing 12-6 here on a beautiful night at FL Sligo Stadium.
And this is a beautiful night. Stadium is wonderful. The weather is good. The crowd is good.
Wyandotte Bulldogs will start the second half.
This is my third night here. I've done 2 soccer games here earlier during the week, and I'm so impressed with this facility. Sligo's waited a long time for this. This is really, really nice.
And I'm sitting next to the legendary Eddie Gunner, man.
Here comes Wyandotte. The ball's deflected, picked off. He's going to go all the way. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is that not a defensive lineman's dream?
That's a dream right there.
Oh my gosh, right out of the bat, and the crowd goes nuts.
And he knew what to do with it. He ran with it. He knew what to do. He took off running. And that's on homecoming, baby. That's on
Angelo Reese, man. He's a sophomore.
Reese.
6'1", got his hands up, batted up in the air, picked it off. Here's the replay on it.
Here we go. Tipped it and caught it. Oh, my goodness.
And showing good form as he goes into the end zone. He knows what to do with it, like he's been there before.
Hey, a lineman's dream right there. Listen, and it was on homecoming?
On homecoming?
And at homecoming night, you got that?
And he's sophomore?
Oh, he just put himself in the legendary
Sumner going for 2 right up the middle. He's going to make the 2-point conversion. That's going to put Sumner up 20-6.
He the man for this.
I'm telling you, you talk about a shocker coming out of the locker room.
Yes.
You know, now Wyandotte has to regroup themselves.
Yeah. Now, this is what Wyandotte's got to do. They cannot allow this to put their heads down. What they got to do is stay in the game, stay focused, stay up, and keep the morale up. Because the game is not over.
It's not over with.
That was one play. Game's not over.
You still got all of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So stay in it. You're only down by 2 touchdowns. You're only down by 13 points. And we saw what happened last time after the Sabres scored and they kicked off. We saw what Wyandotte did to them.
I don't know what they teach you at Sumner, but 6 minus 20 is 14 at Wyandotte.
6 and 14, Sherman by carry to 1. Minus that.
At Wyandotte, 6 minus 20 is 14. It ain't 13. That's
Let's
what I'm
see
going to
here.
tell you.
Well, I was talking to a guy from Wyandotte.
Steve-O told me.
Oh, you're right.
Steve-O told me. This is my math teacher at Wyandotte. He told me, if you come to this class, I don't care if you go to Sumner or Blue Valley.
I understand.
Math is math.
Okay.
And you learned it.
Then on that call, I will call for the replay again because I was so excited. I missed the whole point off of that. So here's that replay again. As 70 goes up, knocks it down, knocks it up in the air to himself, and Reese takes off and scores.
Up in the air. And was able to catch it and then took off running.
Absolutely. Here comes a two-point conversion on that as Wyandotte was still reeling from that. And this is what got me excited, that two-point conversion. Threw me all the way off, man.
Yeah, you was thinking of an extra point. It's okay. You know.
I'm so glad to have that 14-point lead.
Chuck.
Yes.
Players mess up.
It happens, man. It happens. Even the best of us mess up every once in a while.
It happens, you know.
And I've been out of school for 40-plus years.
I never thought you was perfect anyway.
Well, my wife takes care.
I knew you wasn't perfect.
My wife takes care of the checkbook, so she doesn't trust me with numbers anyway. So there you go. So there you go, right there. Well, any count, watch Sumner's up now, 20-6, with just 7 seconds taken away, and I got that right. It was 7 seconds taken away from halftime.
Yep. See, you're on point now. That's all you got to do. Once you correct, a Sumner, they're going to be on point after that.
Well, I tell you what, though, I do want to congratulate Samuel Chavez, number 52, for the Sabres. He was named Homecoming King. So that's a good night for him as well. Not only is his team winning, but he takes the Homecoming King title. So
yeah. Man, I just really can't get over this atmosphere, man. Just looking at this night with the lights on. This is Friday Night Lights, man.
It is. This is what it's
Friday
about.
Night Lights, man.
This is what
right
it's about.
Right here in Wyandotte County and KCK, USD 500, we got Friday Night Lights.
They also got a bake sale going on down. So it's a lot of activities going on here tonight. Not just the game, but they got the cheer squad has their bake sale going on, and they've got other activities that are happening here.
And you can't forget the Minions is out.
The Minions are here, and we did see the pink suit at halftime.
We did.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a shot of him. Maybe we might see some more of him later. But
Dominic Gill to kick again for the Sabres.
This time we're going to back it up, or they're going to kick again from the 35-yard line.
Well, after they score, they got to kick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
and we know what happened last time they scored and they kicked off.
Yeah,
so Wyandotte still has the opportunity. Here's the kick. This one's returned. Takes a big bounce, picks it up on the run. Number 5 finds the slap, and there he goes. Up again. Once again, a big return.
It's a big
after
return.
Sumner scores, Wyandotte gets a big return.
He could have won. If he was reading his blockers, he could have won.
He takes it all the way back to where the ball was kicked off at, to the 35-yard line of Sumner. So Wyandotte once again will start with great position.
I see a little limping, with my guy. What's number 6?
The returner?
Number 6.
Oh, Saunders? Yes.
I see him do it just a little bit. Heavy dose of Matlock.
All right.
Coming. Who back there? Yep, heavy dose of Matlock.
You got Aaron Harvey spread way out to the left. Now we've got a flag down. They got too many men on the field.
Flag on the play.
Too many men on the field.
That flag's against the Bulldogs.
So that's going to back them up 5 yards. So they've had a rocky start coming out after halftime, Coach.
Yep. Yeah, they've come out almost uncharacter-like, a little
Here's another high
uneasy.
snap. Taking down, big hole up the middle. He makes his way through. There's Matlock.
Matlock carrying for the Bulldogs.
Taking the carry. Picks up
but it's not over though, Chuck. It's not over. Like I said, they just need to play football.
Do what they were doing.
Play their football, do what they do. Continue to give them a heavy dose of the run game.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yeah, do what they do.
Yeah.
They picked up 6 yards on that carry. Matlock did.
That's one of the good things that's happening, which they can really take and build on, is that they have had positive run plays every time.
They have.
Yeah.
They have. They very rarely been stopped on the run too.
So, I mean, that's a tribute to Coach Vaughn. He said that's what they're going to do.
And there they go. Once again, this time he's hit hard. And Saunders is hit hard as he tries to get around the left end. For no gain on that play. It's going to make it 3rd and about 9. 3rd and 8. They picked up a yard on that. They may give him a yard. Big play here for Wyandotte. This is a 2-down territory for them anyway. They're going to go for it.
Oh.
We got another stoppage of the clock.
We not punting down here.
Oh, no.
We definitely not punting down here. And I ain't seen no kicker over there, so we ain't kicking the field.
We're not kicking the ball either. So we got to. So Wyandotte's got a timeout. So on October 2nd, the Kansas City, Kansas School Foundation for Excellence will host its annual fall breakfast at Kansas City, Kansas Community College Tech Center. This year's theme, Better Every Day in Every Way, highlights the foundation's ongoing commitment to educational excellence. Attendees will hear district updates, enjoy student performances, and learn about the foundation's impactful programs such as the Interpreting Translating Academy, the Welcome Center, and the McKinney-Vento team, and their efforts to make students and families' lives better every day in every way. This breakfast is more than just a meal. It's a celebration of the progress and promise of our district's students. So 10:32 remaining here. We had a timeout on the field, but as Wyandotte took a timeout. Wyandotte still trying to recover from that opening tip and touchdown. And Sumner put up on the board as Angelo Reese was able to get his hand up, intercepted, and take it to the end zone to give Sumner, put Sumner up 18-6, and then the 2-point conversion made it 20-6. And as Coach Mo likes to say, they now have a 14-point lead.
You gotta take what you can get. Chuck. You gotta take what you get. Ain't every day I get to correct Chuck.
I tell you, head coach Steve Williams Jr. He's got to be pleased with what he's seen so far.
Oh, definitely, because they're doing exactly what he spoke of. They're hungry, and you can kind of see it. And then they are playing that out.
Wyandotte got a man wide open, and unfortunately he underthrows it. But good defense.
Yeah, they're doing exactly what he wanted to. Offensively, they are really moving the ball. But I can't take away from the Sabres defense. That's about the 3rd or 4th time that they played very good defense in the secondary and disrupted pass plays.
That was Neely with the pass break up there. Once again, we mentioned Neely's 6'3", so he's a big target to throw over.
Sabre Nation, let the county hear you. It's
so it's going to make it 4th down.
Make some noise.
For the Bulldogs as it's 4th and 8.
So Neely's really looking to bounce back after having a breakout season last year, and we can kind of see it.
There's a short pass there, and that's not going to go anywhere. As he's still loose. He's still loose. He may make it around the end. If he does, he's being pursued from the back. They're stringing it out. Oh, we're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a penalty flag there. They're going to say it's a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, probably was a little high.
It was a lot high. It could either going to be horse collar or it's going to be face mask. It's going to be one of the two.
Wrapped him up the right way. That was terrible.
And we're going to have to see. Oh, he's going to take it off. Okay. They're going to wave it off and say that it was a good hit.
Fans are happy with that one. Now, what you got to do is he pursued him from the other side of the field, and then he got around.
Well, somebody did a good job of stretching it out to force him to come all the way over. It would be interesting to see that replay if we had it, but it looked like it was a horse collar or a face mask from up here, but then again, it happened so fast, it may have been just a good hit all around. So
and now it's the Sabres ball taking over on down. So that play, it wasn't just there was a tackle, it's the amount of opportunity that he did not let him get that first down.
Absolutely. Now they'll take over from their own 28-yard line.
And he did what we call hawked him down. He hawked him down for that one.
Knightback calling the signals.
QB number 1 with a handoff. That's Kays.
Kays has it. He struggles forward for about 2 yards on that. Maybe about a yard. They might give him 2. We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and long.
Actually, no gain on that play. Like he moved forward a little bit more, but actually it's no gain, so it's going to be 2nd down. And still Well, they did give him a half a yard on it, so we'll say second down with a long 9. Casey's had a good night tonight. He's run the ball pretty well when given the football.
Yeah, he has. I'm going to be honest. I'm really happy and excited of what I've seen today because we've seen football being played on both sides. And we've seen two teams that have really put their wheel in the plan.
Well, this time it's not going anywhere as the defensive end from Wyandotte able to get in. That's right. They're playing hard. That was a great defensive play by Wyandotte.
I like it.
Defensive end came crashing down. Bandy went into motion, left it open, and that was Holmes.
Deshaun Williams on the tackle for the Bulldogs, lost 4. Brings up 3rd and long.
So I like to see football like that, Chuck.
That was absolutely excellent play. Williams on the tackle there, Deshaun Williams.
Yeah.
Williams able to get some good penetration and able to blow that play up. So that's going to make it now 3rd down and about 14 for the Sabres, as they currently lead 20-6 here with 8:34 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, here we go with this snap to QB1. It's going in the air. He's wound up. Uh-oh, he got somebody.
He's got him wide open. There's nobody there. He's going to race to the end zone, down to the 10, the 5, and touchdown, Sabres. Samari Moore with the long catch.
You notice that's another receiver that he's thrown to.
He had all the time in the world. He had great protection from the offensive line, and Samari Moore was able to find the open space, just ran right by the defender. Knight found him and hits him for the touchdown pass.
Yeah, great pass, man. Hey, and if you notice, the pass he threw, it was on. It was there.
It was dead on.
He was in stride.
It was dead on. Knight has shown off his arm a couple times tonight.
Yeah. Samari Moore, good catch too. You see, he turned on them Jets after he caught that.
Yes, indeed. He hit him for 70 yards on that play. Now we see Sumner lining up to go for 2. Here's a direct snap. This time, 24. Case takes it. He's unable to get into for the 2-point conversion.
Case on the try is no good.
But if Sumner puts the Sabres up 20-6.
Your Sumner Academy Sabres.
So the Sabres have come out twice. Here's a replay on that.
Bulldog 6.
So here we go. Man, look at his form. He raised up and put that in there, and look at him catch. It's a little short. It was a little short. He did turn around to catch it.
But it was there.
But it was there.
And the offensive line gave him great protection on that. Great protections. The offensive tackle was able to take his man around the quarterback, giving Knight time to set up and throw the football.
Yeah. But you know what one of the best things about that play is, Chuck?
What's that?
There was no holding.
No. There was. They didn't get caught.
Oh, they didn't get caught. Okay.
You just didn't see.
There was no holding call.
There's no holding call. I like that better. You just didn't see it. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, once again, Sumner will line up for the kickoff. We've seen why not special teams can be dangerous, man, when given the opportunity.
Yeah, they sure can.
God, don't put it in play. Get it around.
We'll see if Sumner keeps the ball in bounds or if they kick it deep again.
Kickoff for the Sabres.
They kicked it deep a couple times and they've been burned. Once for a touchdown.
Well, tell them kick it to us again. Kick it to them again.
Well, we're going to find out real quick.
Man, that gives me a story.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
You know what? That's a good deal. That ball's a live ball. And it's a big scramble, got bodies flying everywhere, and Wyandotte recovers.
The ball is recovered by the Bulldogs.
Think about the 34-yard line. Just before that kickoff, I'm watching Coach Williams, and he's giving the high sign. Pump it, like, in other words, pump it up, pop it up. And that's exactly what the kicker did, and it almost paid off for the Sabres.
Yeah.
Almost paid off for them.
Man. That was a very good kick.
Yeah.
He almost caught it. The guy almost caught it, and he could have.
He could have. You know, what do you think about the NFL kickoff, the new kickoff rules in the NFL?
Man, it just takes some little bit getting used to, but I think it's good. I like it. They've been doing it in other leagues before, but I do think that it's nice. It allows it to take some of the hitting, the contact off for them. And now I think it's really just it's more skill. You see more of the skill.
Another high snap. Comes to wind out again, and it's going to be a 3 or 4 yard run. Do you think high school may adapt that?
Heavy dose of Madlock. I do. I mean, I think you want to take the concussion parts out, take some of the high collision hits out. You definitely want to do that, protect the players, protect their, and it's not just right now, it's the future too, when they get older. So I do think that they'll adopt more things to help make sure that the players are healthy and safe.
Yeah, I got to get used to it. I'm still not quite. I'm still not quite there yet. My attitude is, well, why don't we just give the ball to them at the 30-yard line? Why even risk the kickoff? We're gonna have a flag down here.
There is a flag on the play.
Illegal motion on Wyandotte. That's kind of where I'm at. Just give them the ball. But I understand why they're doing it, and I'm all for reducing the amount of injuries and things, head injuries. And I've noticed in the NFL when they do kick it deep, it's going into the end zone. So it's a touchback anyway. On the occasion that they do bring it out, there's usually a penalty on the offensive team. They get holding or whatever because they're running backwards and the kicking team is running forward. So they already got a head full of steam as they go. So I'm not sure. I got to get used to that. I'm not sure if I like it or not yet.
Okay. Well, I understand what you're saying. I get it. It takes some getting used to. It's all new.
It's like, I'm not a proponent of change when it comes to certain things. We're going to have another penalty down, another flag. This time, it's going to be on Sumner. Encroachment. That's going to give the 5 yards back that Wyandotte lost.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if your name is Jonathan Andrew Taylor, please come to the press box.
So,
Jonathan Andrew Taylor, please come to the press box.
What I'm looking at now is I want to see Wyandotte's posture. I want to see what they do at this moment. I want to see how they continue to play, how they run, how they block, because the head should not be down.
Once again, a direct snap. And Saunders again able to lower his head.
On the carry for the Bulldogs.
Picks up about 4 or 5 yards on that carry.
Uh-oh.
Got a little extracurricular activity going on as referees come over and tell everybody to go back to their respective sides. Let's play football. Sumner leading 20-6 with about 6:50 remaining in the third quarter. Homecoming night here for the Sabres. Nice crowd here at FL Slago Stadium. And you're watching Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. I'm Chuck Holmes here with Coach Mo. We're having a good time.
Yeah. Great atmosphere. You still got time to get down here to FL Slago Stadium.
Indeed. There's a big handoff, and he's loose. And there he goes. He's off into the secondary, and he's brought down. But once again,
nice run.
Once again, that's Saunders on the carry.
The Bulldogs.
First down for the Bulldogs.
So whatever they're doing on the left side of that Bulldog line is working, and they continue to run in that direction.
Combined on the tackle. That's good for a Wyandotte first down.
Yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of something that's happening over there on that left side.
We can see over here.
Good block.
Good blocks. Couple really good blocks.
Oh, man. Now, Vaughn is not, he's that much of an athlete. That's the second time he's had a tremendous block to spring a run.
Yes, indeed. Vaughn he's built low to the ground. And he's got some good speed on him.
Well, let's see what they do next.
Here's the snap once again. Vaughn takes the snap, direct snap, goes up the middle. This time he's brought down for about...
No, that's not Vaughn, that's Saunders.
Is that Saunders?
Yep, that's Saunders.
Yeah, between 8 and 6, they kind of look the same.
8 and 6 look close,
they look the same.
Yeah. You got 8, 6, and 9. And they all look close alike.
They all look alike. They're similar in build.
Yeah.
And all three can run the ball. We haven't called Vaughn Holmes' name too much tonight.
That's who just made that block.
So you made the block, but we haven't called his name on the offensive side that much.
Not as far as the ball in his hand, because they got to throw it to him.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get it more involved. But it looks as though they are more excited with the way they're running the football.
Yeah, that, like I said, Coach Vaughn, that's what he stressed. He stressed them running. They want to be that run game. And that's what they've done. They established the run, and they're sticking with it.
Yes, indeed.
Sabre Nation and Sabre Minions, get on your feet.
Yes, indeed. So they're sticking with what works for them.
See what this third down brings. They get this first down and keep the drive alive. They're on the 25.
Yeah, they're driving.
Yeah, they've made a good drive. Good run. Return, rather. Good return.
Saunders. He didn't get it.
Like he didn't get it.
No. They had half the Sabres on that side of the field that time.
Well, they know they've been running that side of the field. That's been their strength.
You can't see all the blue jerseys that was over there.
Oh, yeah.
Sabre Nation, it's fourth down. Make some noise.
They going for it. Let's go, man. They got Bulldogs gonna run it.
Get loud.
And let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. This right here is gonna be a nice turning point here if they keep this drive going.
Yeah, they need this. This is big. This is big for Wyandotte. Very big. Oh, he fumbled the ball, and Sumner's looks like Wyandotte recovered, but it really doesn't matter because it's fourth down. So it's going to be the Sabres football at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Yes, indeed.
They're shooting themselves in the foot. And that was one of the keys, is protect the ball for both sides, but it was a huge key for the Sabres, and we see Wyandotte is not taking care of the ball.
No,
they've been having bad snap issues all evening.
That was a big opportunity for Wyandotte, and unable to really take advantage of it. With 3:22 remaining in the third quarter, both teams looking for their first victory. Like
somebody gets it tonight.
Somebody gets it tonight. He's going deep once again. He overthrows him. Overthrows number 2. He overthrows Bandy.
That's Bandy.
As Bandy was wide open.
Yeah.
But I think the issue was more with Bandy than the quarterback. It was a good throw, but as Bandy was running down the sideline, he was kind of adjusting his helmet or something distracted him, and he ended up slowing up. So it was a good throw, but I think Bandy had some issues that were trying to get himself situated as the ball was coming in his direction. But he was wide open.
Man. Yeah, he was wide open.
He was wide open.
Wide open, man. He was so open they can't call it stealing.
I'll tell you that.
They left the door open. Right? He walked right on in.
I'll tell you what, you call that play again. Watch what happens. Here he comes. This time he hands it off to Shine. Shine's got 2 guys out there, and that's not going to happen. There's Holmes.
Holmes. Yep. He's making plays tonight.
Yep.
But you're right. They haven't got him the ball on offense in his positions as much because they really want to run that ball.
They want to run the ball.
Yeah.
Holmes balling on the
and he don't play running back.
No.
Brings up
all the positions he plays, he don't play running back.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays everything else.
Everything else but running back.
That's going to make it about third down and about 7.
Let's see what the Sabres do here. See if Wyandotte can come up with a stop of their own.
No, they're going to get at least a free 5 yards out of that.
There is a flag on the play.
That's when you hear this, Larry. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful.
Watch the ball, gentlemen. Watch the ball.
Watch the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that right there that changes the whole dynamic of this play.
Mm-hmm. Now instead of 3rd and 8, now you're looking at 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
That's a big change. That changes the play.
But everything.
Yep.
Even change the defensive scheme.
Absolutely.
Make sure you get some made goods here at Sports Center Academy.
Tell you what,
still important to see how they react to this.
Let's see what Coach Marcus Vaughn draws up for his defense. See how they can stop the Sabres here.
You see what Coach Williams put on them Sabres over here.
They're going to hand it off. He's Shine with the football. Shine gets the first down, and he takes a big hit.
But he's still up on his feet.
Still up on his feet, but he still gets the first down. But he took a tremendous hit there. Stopped him right in his tracks.
So that's the difference. That's the difference in that penalty to not penalty is he got the first down. But if they were still at 8 yards, he wouldn't have got the first down.
That's right.
I'm really I'm curious to see what they call now. Because, you know,
first and 10 for him.
I'll be back in the air right now. I'll be back in the air. They shown that they really can't stop us in the air. They can't stop us on the run or the air, but really in the air.
There's the handoff. Nice move. That's Bandy able to dance his way along the sideline after taking the handoff. Able to pick up about 15 yards on that carry.
Yeah. Well, right now, sad to say, the Sabres is having their way. Offensively, it's there, and the Sabres are doing what. Here goes this run by Bandy, the handoff right here. We see him come around that left side, make a nice move to the outside, and tiptoe for a couple more yards.
Absolutely.
Yep, they're having their way right now, offensively. And they're doing what Wyandotte wanted to do, control the time of possession.
Yeah, they controlled the third quarter. There's Kays. Kays making a nice run.
For a first down.
Gets up to the 28-yard line.
Man.
Adrian Kays on the carry.
And he's making a play for player of the game.
Wow, man.
And the Minions told me that was good for us. Sumner Academy. Way to go, Minions.
Yeah. They playing football down there tonight.
Yes, indeed. I just can't get over the atmosphere. It is so electric, man. It's just fun. It's fun to be here. It's fun to be here tonight.
Man, it is. It really is. It's just.
Yeah, win or lose, it's fun to be here.
Oh yeah.
Knight back calling signals again. He's got trips. You've got Neely in motion.
Knight kept it.
He's got some blocking out in front of him. Looking for a buddy. He gets around the corner.
First down.
Stutter steps. And he gets the first down.
Michael Knight on the carry for the Sabres.
So Knight doing a good job following his blockers.
Yeah.
And that carry by Michael Knight's good for a Sumner.
It's another first down for Sumner.
Another first down for Sumner.
And very good game management by Knight. He's doing a really good job as a quarterback. I'm really excited to see what he's doing.
Which way?
And I'm excited to see how he's leading.
Yes, indeed.
That way.
That's the end of the third.
Could be the end of the third quarter.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
Sumner leads 20-6.
Wyandotte Bulldogs 6 and your Sumner Academy Sabres 26.
Homecoming night here at FL Slago Stadium. You know, Coach, Sumner kind of owned that third quarter.
Oh, they did. The third quarter was theirs.
Yeah,
third quarter was theirs.
Third quarter starts off with a deflection and a touchdown on the defensive side of the ball.
And that's what we talked about. The third quarter was going to go, and it's going to be who protects that ball. And Sumner did a good job of protecting the ball.
Okay. Yeah, and so, we're going to talk more about that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back and talk more about what happened here in the third quarter. You're watching the KCK Public Schools Sports Network. Thank you.
Today is our annual showcase of Diploma Plus endorsable projects that we call KCKPS Excels. It is a student-run, student-coordinated, student-catered, student-centered event that we facilitate as part of our Diploma Plus and Real World Learning programming.
This is Diploma Plus coming to life. In the energy of the room, you see our students' pride.
Our project is practically to go ahead and make sure our taxes is going into the right place for here in Wyandotte County. It put my expectations a lot higher to know that, you know, us students can do a lot more than what other people actually think we can do.
I'm the manager of the event. I'm the event lead of the event. I have a team, so it's my class. I have learned that you can be really organized. You can be like have everything planned, but still you're gonna have like some surprises at the moment that you're gonna have to figure out.
I think the experience, their takeaway was that it was a confidence builder. They really, by meeting strangers, really got to.
Yeah, welcome back to FL Slago Stadium here on homecoming night for the Sabres. Sumner leads 26-6. Just missed a play there as Sumner incomplete pass.
Yeah, he tried it. It was close. He threw that one out there in the corner. Close, but no cigar. Let's see what QB number 1 does.
It's going to make it 2nd down and 9. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. Case takes it.
Yeah. Adrian Case on the carry for the Sabres. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Good run.
Yeah.
Man, Case is a solid runner.
I'm telling you, he showed me something tonight.
Man,
he wasn't one of the players we were watching. He wasn't one of the players we were kind of going to focus on.
No.
But he's done a very good job tonight, taking a lot of pressure off of Shine.
He sure has.
You know, he's been able to.
That 1-2 is really a nice 1-2.
It is.
Shine and Case, that's really nice. I like it.
It's a nice change of pace.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice catch.
That's a great catch.
Man, what a great catch.
That's a great catch there by number 2 senior Jonathan Bandy.
Bandy with another one. There go that man again.
Yes, indeed.
Bandy. Known as Odell Beckham Jr.
Our announcer up here is having a good time. They compared him to Odell Beckham Jr.
That's what they called him. Bandy Beckham. Man, I really like that, man. He showed a lot of athleticism and talent.
That was a nice catch.
To get his foot down.
Got the 1 foot down.
Man, yeah. And hold on to it.
Yes,
man.
indeed.
Seen the replay right there. Great catch by Bandy. Let's see what Mike Knight gonna do.
Whoop, we're gonna have a flag down on that.
Nah.
Stoppage of play. We're gonna have a legal false start against the Sabres. That's going to back him up 5 yards. You know, we talked about them earlier.
I didn't know, but now I do. Michael Knight still got the night right.
Okay.
He still got the night right.
He still got
26-6. He got it.
Yeah. You know, we talked about them kind of. They've eliminated a lot of the penalties in the second half that they had in the first half.
They have.
And so they played cleaner football, and it's shown on the scoreboard. They went in 13-6. Now they lead 26-6.
It's a 4th down play. Let's see what they do on this one. I mean, we got to go for it from where you at. Bad snap. Uh-oh. Get out of there, Mike.
There it is.
Yeah, you see him get out of there. Man.
Progress.
I like to see how he's opening up away from those tackles, getting out. He's hitting the corner, but he's not just hitting the corner. One thing I really, really like about Michael Knight, that quarterback, and with the play he just made, he is not just as soon as trouble or the pocket collapses, he's not just taking off running.
Absolutely.
He's still looking for his receivers. He's still looking, and he hit one right there for a first down.
First down.
Yeah.
So he's running his offense to perfection. He's running it just the way Coach Williams wants him to run it.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about the different teams around the league, and we mentioned earlier in regards to who's playing who else tonight. Washington seems to be the class. Washington and Highland Park seem to be the class of the Meadowlark League, but in the KCK District 500, School District 500, it's Washington. You know, you look at the varsity players that Washington comes in with, and they've come in with 65 varsity players.
Yeah. You know, Coach Smith has done a great job.
There it is. To the end zone for the touchdown.
Next touchdown.
That's big. That's number 8, number 9. Neely takes the touchdown pass on that. So Neely doing it on both sides of the ball.
But that's his 2nd touchdown.
Neely catches 2 touchdown passes tonight, the second one tonight. And so Neely doing it on both sides. He's played a really good defensive back, and he scored 2 touchdowns on the offensive end. putting the Sabres up 32-6.
I really believe, because the first game playing Sumner, they were up 20-6 on Washington. They had the ability to put points on the board. So they can do that. And you're looking at them, see him do it tonight. I believe Coach Stevie Williams, this is his first year. Coach Cam has been at Washington for 6 years.
Oh, he's built a culture there.
Yeah.
He's built a culture.
But before that, he was at Northwest.
At Northwest.
He built the culture.
Yep.
So he's taking the
conversion
culture.
is good.
Good job. So he's taking the same culture that he built there. That's Moore. That's Amari Moore on that 2-point conversion. But he's built a culture. And we talked a little bit about the last broadcast, but I believe that Coach Vaughn and Coach Williams will do the same thing. The longer their tenure there, they're building something. If you watch both programs, they're playing good football. They're building, they're watching.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree. I mean, you can tell that both these, they have a ways to go, but they are going in the right direction. Here's that 2-point conversion from Knight as he's able to swing it out and get the 2-point conversion as he throws it to Moore. Samari Moore able to put the Sabres up 34-6.
And I think that kind of goes to also what Coach Simmons was saying, is that we got some. Oh my goodness!
Coach Mo's told me tonight's announcement is a whole lot of people.
Man, they just made look. That's the legendary Eddie Gunner right there, man. You gotta give it to him, man.
Well, they're sitting next to each other up here in the booth. Sitting up here next to each other in the booth, and they are having a good time with each other.
Oh yeah, I'm having a good time tonight, man. It's a great atmosphere, man. This is the place to be in KCK tonight.
Yes, it is. And this time the Sabres do a good job.
They do a good job of knocking it down. To finish up, I really believe that each coach in here, in this league, is at the caliber of coaching where our programs are getting better. You can see real football being played.
You know, we got a new feature here. It's called a Play of the Game package. We got 3 options. Let's look at option number 1 here for our Play of the Game, because we've got 3 of them total, and we've kind of chosen the 3. Here's the first one. This is Knight going back. He's running. He gets the spin here. Another spin there, and he's in for the touchdown, giving the Sabres a quick 6-0 lead. So that's option number 1. Here comes option number 2. Here's Wyandotte on the kickoff right after that, and there he goes, right up the middle, virtually untouched. And here's option number 3 for Sumner as Knight goes back, looks long, finds a man wide open, takes it to the house. So those are our 3 options that we're going to be choosing from for the Play of the Game.
And we just see another Wyandotte get the first down while they're out there. So do we need to vote?
Yeah, we need to vote.
Oh, man, we shouldn't even be voting, man. The first score of the year for Wyandotte, they get it with the kickoff return. That's the play of the game, man.
You don't get a vote when you're down by 34-6. What are you talking about, man? You don't get a vote.
Play of the game.
Okay, that's your vote, but you're going to be outnumbered in the truck. I can tell you that right now.
I'm just telling you, that's the first score that they've had all year.
That's your vote.
It came in this game, and it came from a kickoff return against Sabres.
And the ball's down, it's fumbled, and he's going to make it through, but no, he's surrounded by Sabres.
You are allowing your bias to affect your vote.
You're just one vote, just like I am.
It's a play. No, it is.
I'm just one vote.
Just watch this. Because you said down 34-6. That has nothing to do with the play of the game. It's the play, not the score.
You know, so were you on the debate team at Wyandotte? Were you on the debate team?
No, I was not on the debate team.
I'm just wondering.
I was not on the debate team.
I'm just wondering how you're justifying this, but okay.
But I did spend some time at Sumner. and I was with their forensics program for a little bit. So you
learned something there. Okay. Well, I tell you right now, we're going to take our votes out. We're going to have to let those we're going to have to let those Slago and those Washington individuals that graduated, we're going to let them have a vote in when it comes to that. I think there's one of them out there from Lathan Northwest too. He didn't get a vote.
He don't get no vote. Lathan Northwest don't get a vote.
Don't get a vote. And here are the Sabres being tenacious on defense.
The Sabres defense is really stepping up. We haven't given enough kudos to the Sabres defense tonight.
Exactly right. We haven't given enough kudos to the defensive plan. If not for the kickoff return, they're pitching a shutout.
Well, a shutout, it has to be a 0.
If not for the kickoff, they're pitching a shutout.
If not, If don't work, you know what they say. If it was a fifth, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to leave if out.
Well, I'll just do this then. It was almost a shutout.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. But as my grandfather say, almost rabbit don't make no stew, man.
You right.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in the air again.
All right.
He's looking. Nah, that's the
You got Matlock going back.
Well, almost was picked off.
Almost picked.
But once again, the Stallions were in the backfield, and they put pressure on the quarterback.
They're doing
their defense, we have not given enough credit for the defense tonight. They have really played a good defense.
They have. Sumner's defense has really stepped up. And we knew they had it in them. They just played a couple of good teams, but we knew they had it in them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, and you can see why they would have a Washington down 20-6.
20-6.
Right. They have the potential to really be a very good team.
Yes, they do. You mentioned it. This is Coach Williams' first year, and he's building a program. He's building a culture there. So they are working towards that direction. And Wyandotte's the same way. I mean, they're trying to build a culture. Here's a quick pass.
And they have. The culture starts with first, you got to get everybody's mindset in the right game. I mean, you got to make sure you got them going to class, make sure they're having good character.
Right.
So it takes a lot when you're coming in trying to create a culture in a program.
Right.
And for these coaches to come in with such short tenure, and you can already see the athletes buying in, they're going, you can already see that, then you know you got great leaders on the sidelines.
Right. I want to go back to what you were saying earlier about the athletic director, Sam Simmons. And not with just football, but you look around the district and you see how the girls' basketball programs have taken off, how the volleyball teams have taken off. The programs are very, very well supported by the students and the student body. Those student athletes enjoy having those opportunities coming forward. And it's really good to see that. Basketball season is going to be coming up here soon. We got a false start on the Sabres, but basketball season is going to be coming up here soon. And we saw last year, we saw some great competition in the Meadowlark League when it came to basketball. So all these schools are drawing individuals. They're drawing people in. I watched soccer a couple times earlier this week. I did a couple of soccer games, and just watching the enthusiasm of the crowds that show up for these kids during soccer games is just fantastic.
Yeah, one of the main things and focuses of Sam Simmons and his role as athletic director for the public schools here in KCK is building school pride and alumni engagement.
Yes, indeed.
He's looking at strengthening school pride and community involvement. It takes a village to do that.
Yes, it does.
And if you notice, you see the partnerships that are coming. And then on top of that, this is something that tests to the person that he is. He said, I don't have all the answers.
Right.
And that right there tells you that he's really looking for what our scholar athletes need here. But what he's willing to do is to continue that hope that our community continues to show up and support our scholars, coaches, and teams. I like that. And then they're starting to, create additional clubs and opportunities for our scholar athletes. And they're looking to bring Pep Club back in each school.
Yes, they are. Oh, yeah. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I like that.
Those are needed things.
I like that. I mean, I remember, at the time I was, and it's been a while ago, of course, but we did have the Pep Squad. And it didn't matter if we were playing at home or we were playing on the road. The Pep Squad was always there. We played football games way out in Dodge City, Kansas, and they would bust themselves all the way to Dodge City. And after the game was over, they would bust themselves back. We're talking all the way across state. And so, it was very, very, very opportunistic for our people to be there and to cheer us on. So we just had a good time with it.
I hope they get a picture of Mary Stewart, Principal Stewart, down here with the cheerleader.
Oh, with the cheerleader?
Yeah, Principal
Mary Stewart from Wyandotte.
The new Wyandotte cheerleader.
He's down there wearing the white with the Wyandotte cheerleaders.
Okay, we got her.
So when you talking about alumni spirit and engagement with pride and stuff, there's a perfect example of it right there.
Perfect example.
You got the principal from Wyandotte.
Yeah. Showing off her cheerleading skills
out there.
That's the type of atmosphere that's here. And that's a testament to the atmosphere that's here, the environment, how people are feeling.
Absolutely.
And if you notice something, Chuck, you noticed it. Nobody's left.
No one's gone. No one's
left this game. We got under 7 minutes to go. We're 6:53.
Yep.
And no one's left.
Well, the principal's she's doing her thing. Mary's doing her thing.
In there.
She's having a good time.
Oh.
There's a broken tackle as Wyandotte, as Sumner takes it up to about the 10-yard line.
Is that Moore again? I think that was Samari Moore.
Could have been Moore.
On the carry for the Sabres.
Samari Moore.
You know, normally during these football games, you know, Dr. Jarius Jones is here with Coach Larry Fennell, and you know, Larry's out sick. Dr. Jones, he just recently came back from the Shawnee Mission School District, came back to the Kansas City, Kansas Public School District as the associate superintendent. And so he is very instrumental in what goes on within the district itself. And, you know, he couldn't wait to come back home. And we are so glad to have him back actually where he belongs. He's a Sligo graduate, but he has been heavily involved in what happens with USD 500 over the years.
Oh, yeah, Dr.
And
J
here's goes Shine, going to make it to the end zone.
Getting in that end zone.
So Shine able to make the 5 to 10-yard run as he's able to stretch the defense out to find the right corner of the end zone, putting Sumner up 40-6 with about 6:07 remaining here in the contest on homecoming night.
Man, it's starting to become a little lopsided.
Just a little bit.
There was a flag on the play. It was holding against Sumner Academy.
Oh, so they're going to take that back. There was a flag. I didn't see the laundry on the field. So there was a yellow flag on the field. I didn't see it. I guess a couple of us didn't see it. And so that's going to negate the touchdown. Move Sumner back 10 yards on that.
Oh, that's another one of them. They called this one.
They called that one.
They called this one. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Oh, yeah. See, if they don't catch it,
they don't call it.
Right. You know, those holding penalties that get called.
I don't think that's how I'm a coach, but I see what you.
I think those holding penalties get called off the ball. That's a waste of time.
Man,
and this time Shine is grabbed and thrown down.
What attack? You see who that is?
That's number 8.
You know
that's
that
for the
is
Dogs.
Vaughn.
Yes, indeed.
That's Vaughn.
Holmes Vaughn on the tackle.
Holmes Vaughn on the tackle there.
Wyandotte.
Yes, indeed. So he shot the gap real quick. Someone's going to call timeout with 5:49 remaining here in the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, really
Sabres lead 34-6.
Coach Mo also just told me, due to the amazing crowd from Wyandotte and Sumner Academy, Coach Mo and Principal Rick Malone is giving everyone tonight free parking. Free parking for everybody tonight. No reason
You know,
hey,
you know, Coach Mo's up here, and Coach Mo just gave everybody free parking for tonight.
Well, I thought after talking to Principal Malone, we thought that was one thing that we could do for homecoming is get free parking.
All right, that works for me. Now we're going to look at these three. We're going to look at these 3 options again for the play of the game. We're going to look at these 3 options again for the play of the game. Now, your vote doesn't count, so we're going to look at them anyway.
No, man.
Here's option number 1. We got the quarterback touchdown. We had Knight going in for the touchdown. We got Wyandotte's kickoff return, as that was Matlock on the kickoff return. And then we've got the 75-yard bomb for the third one. We're gonna go for the 75-yard bomb on that play, man. That's the people in the truck. Had nothing to do with me.
Man,
I went for the quarterback.
It must be another Sligo person.
I don't know, man.
There got to be some Sligo people.
I was with you, man. So yeah, I was with you. You convinced me. I was gonna go with you, but we were outvoted in the truck. It is what it is, man. I'm sorry.
I want to know who in the truck is voting. I need to know. Who in the truck
let's see. I'm not going to name any names, but
I didn't say name. I just want to see the truckers vote. Who picked that?
Let's put it this way.
I just want to know was it the millennials in there or was it the old? Just tell me which generation.
Well, I tell you what. I'm not going to name any names, but there's a soccer player in there.
Oh, yeah. Man. Okay. Say nothing else.
Okay.
Say nothing else. I know what's going on.
Even though the Royals
soccer
lost
player
today, Minnesota is currently losing in the 8th inning. A loss by Minnesota will put your Kansas City
This is a good night. Look at this. Here we go.
Yeah, here's the play of the game right here.
It's a pass. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
That was nice.
It was a nice pass.
75 yards right.
Yeah, that was a nice pass.
I think it was a great play.
Moore with the receiving touchdown on that end right there. But I was with you. You had convinced me. I had gone with Wyandotte.
I don't know how that could be the play of the game.
Well, that's
their only score, and it's their only score of the season.
Well, I got a feeling that guy from North Northwest had a vote, and I know that soccer player had a vote.
Oh, man, that's the problem. We got to take the votes away, Todd.
Here he is, wide open. He overthrows. He turned him around.
Yeah. Now, but check this out. Now, I don't know what route he's running, But where Knight threw the ball was where he needed to throw it.
Right.
Because if he throws it inside, it could be picked
It's going to
off.
be picked.
He's got correct.
Yep. So he threw it the right way. The receiver just got turned around.
Right. And he's got to be able to adjust.
He was expecting to get hit in stride going down the sideline. So.
But that's another testament to that there's football being taught here in KCK.
Absolutely. Well,
and are you noticing Wyandotte? You don't see they're not giving up. They're still playing.
They're
Body
still playing
language
hard.
is good.
Again, Knight back looking. This time the pressure comes in on him. He's going to run out. He's going to spin away from one tackler. And he's still on his feet. Well, he's going to be short of the first down, but it's a nice run by Knight.
By Michael Knight will be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Michael Knight's showing a lot of elusiveness tonight. He's almost like he's got grease on his uniform. They grab him, he does that little spin move, and they just slide right off.
Knight Rider.
The Knight Rider.
The Knight.
I like that.
There we go.
I like that. Yeah, we've seen some athleticism tonight for both teams.
We have on both
sides. We really
sides.
have. We've seen some athleticism tonight. It's not like they're not good athletes. They are.
And what I really like is we've seen some football play.
Yes.
We've seen some very good blocks.
Yes.
We've seen some downfield blocking.
Yes.
We've seen some good running, reading from your, watching your blocks, reading your blocks, running your block. We've seen some pass and catch.
Yep.
We've seen some pound game.
Yes, indeed.
We've seen them going in there just up the middle, hard-nosed, running football.
Yep.
We've seen football tonight.
And we've seen some excellent special teams from Wyandotte. Wyandott's done a very good job on the special teams.
They have.
They have really done a very good job.
And, one thing I also seen that I think that we can't overlook is the sportsmanship.
Right.
There's been good sportsmanship here tonight. It's been a great crowd, great atmosphere.
I can really say that in regards to the Sumner Wyandotte rivalry, because it's probably one of the oldest rivalries in the state.
Yeah.
And even back in the day, when there was segregation within the schools, Sumner and Wyandotte, they played each other.
Right.
And there's still sportsmanship. Whether it was on a basketball court or whether they were on a football field, there was sportsmanship. Even on a baseball diamond, when Sumner had a baseball team, Wyandotte had a baseball team. And so it's always been there. The mutual respect has always been there for the two teams. And even though it's a heated rivalry, there's still respect there, and you have to respect that.
You have to.
They carry on that tradition, so it's really good.
Against Harmon.
Yeah, I like that, man. I just really love to see that sportsmanship, to see it, but not just from the players, but from the spectators.
The spectators.
Yeah,
balls
spectators.
Balls loose again.
From the coaches.
Yes, absolutely.
And this atmosphere, I know I've said it a few times, but it's just a great feeling.
Absolutely.
But the atmosphere is great, not just as a spectator, but the atmosphere is great for our scholar athletes.
Exactly. You have to give it to the athletic departments for both schools. You have to give it to the administration of both teams, all the faculty, all the staff there, the student body, the parents for both schools. It's just been, it's been great to see. It's been just fantastic.
Yeah.
Just been fantastic.
Your Sumner Academy football team as they take on the
Friday Night Lights in KCK, baby.
I'm telling you, man. It's getting back to the old days. It feels good.
It does.
It feels good.
It's a good feeling, good experience.
A few weeks ago, we had done a few broadcasts for another organization down in the state of Texas, and we were down at DeSoto High School.
Okay.
And at that time, they were ranked like number 2 in the nation, and so their facility down there, of course, is top notch.
Yeah.
But the same thing. I was talking to one of the athletic directors down there, and he was saying over the time, there used to be just mothers involved in what was going on, but now you see fathers involved. And for the past 5 or 6 years, and it's so important for the dads to be involved. And you see that here now.
Yeah.
I see it at the soccer games when I was calling soccer games. A lot of dads at the soccer game. A lot of dads at the volleyball matches that we broadcast. A lot of dads at the volleyball matches for their daughters. So this goes back to what you were saying in regards to the alumni engagement. Bringing people together, the pride in their school, the support that they're giving these kids. It's just been great to see. It's been heartwarming.
Man, when I walked in, I seen a couple people I know. This was homecoming. They're coming tonight. They're like, hey, I'm waiting on my old classmates to come. Alumni coming. They recognize how good they're coming. But what really, really stood out to me is for me to walk through here and I see all this blue and silver, and it says Sumner Academy Parent.
Yes.
And I see men and women wearing Sumner Academy Parent here, engaged with their
student athlete. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's just been, it's heartwarming. I know Dr. Stubblefield loves what she's seeing. I know, athletic director Simmons, he's loving what he sees. Their hard work is starting to pay off.
It is.
It really is.
It is. And that's why I think it's very important for us as a community, for us to really see the hard work that's going. Like, it's progression, not perfection, like he said. Like, we got to understand that things take time, but you got to look and see and be happy with the small wins so that we can get to the big ones.
Okay. Because it is 34-6. We're going to give you your option of the play of the game. Which one do you think it is?
Man, I've already told you what I think it should be. And that's nothing to do with it being Bulldogs. So it's the fact that any school would have came in and that's their first score and they score that way in this game, and then that's the only score of the game for them. That's just the choice I choose.
Well, I tell you what, if we get a chance to run it again, which we're going to do here, we're going to just let you sit back and just soak it all in.
Soak it in?
Just soak it in.
Let me see.
Just sit back and just soak it all in. Look at that.
Off one hop.
Look at that.
He broke 2 tackles.
Woo, settle down, Coach.
And now he's getting little. He getting little. Hey, man, okay.
Relax, man, relax. I don't want you to overheat.
I'm back down.
I don't want you to overheat.
Let me get my water. Let me get some water. Let me back down.
I tell you. I mean, he was going so fast, he was getting smaller on the screen as he was going. I'm telling you, man.
Well, he had the whole team on his shoulders
yes,
right
he
there,
did.
man. He had the whole team on his shoulders. That was for the whole team.
Yes, it did.
That was it. And I'm glad it happened tonight on broadcast where it can be played several times. He can see it. And then our community can see how hard both teams are working.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So it's been a fun night. Wyandotte still driving, trying to get some more on the points.
Heavy dose of Matlock. They still on that heavy dose of Matlock.
Hey, can you talk about Jenka? Is that what it is?
Oh, Jenna?
Yeah,
Jenna Club?
the Jenka Club?
Yeah, Jenna Club. So it's an
Jenna
Ethiopian
Club.
Aramaic word. Jenna means provider, protector, keeper of the culture. And so I have a not-for-profit organization, and we teach job and workforce development in TV and radio broadcasting. And, I was fortunate enough for Todd to bring me on years ago and kind of teach me.
You're talking Todd Henderson, our producer?
Todd Henderson, our producer. Bring me on, kind of teach me broadcasting. I got into it, loved it, and now we're teaching some of our youth that. He continues to help support, teaching me and our youth as well. Some of our interns and coaches are helping working with the broadcast, just like me. So we just want to be able to give our students, man, an opportunity to be in multimedia. They can be in many different ways. They can also we have a new audio engineering program where they can earn an industry-recognized certificate for Avid Pro Tools at the end of our course.
Well, I tell you what, I've enjoyed working with them the past few weeks, the past few broadcasts, I should say. They're eager to learn. They're inquisitive, and they do a good job. They're learning the industry. They're learning what it takes to be successful in the broadcast industry. And let's just hope that this is a stepping stone for them. You help get this program started. Still make sure this is kind of a stepping stone for them as they go on into their careers.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
The goal is for them to get work-based learning, real-world situations where they can put into the skills they learn and put into the real world, and then transition into the workforce post-secondary.
Right. I understand. So, I got into broadcasting when I was young. I majored in it in college. And so I've just had a great time.
Matlock. Heavy dose of Matlock.
Yeah, Matlock is doing his thing as he's coming down the sideline there. You got another flag down.
They did at least pinch them this week.
Yes, indeed.
They did at least pinch them.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's, and it's just been, Wyandotte hasn't given up, like you said, and they continue to play hard. They just kind of like outmanned a little bit this time around, but they didn't quit. They didn't give up. Sabres went in at halftime. They made a few adjustments, and that's kind of taking its toll. That deflection right on the first play coming out in the third quarter, that's deflating. That hurts right off the bat.
Yeah, but that was a tremendous play.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of hurts you, and but it was a very athletic play.
It was.
So, very athletic, and it kind of just took some of the steam out of Wyandotte coming out at halftime. And then, they immediately had a turnover right after that on their next possession. So,
yeah, that right there took the air out the ball.
Yeah. But as you mentioned, though, it wasn't over yet. They still had the opportunity.
They did, but sometimes the way momentum is going, it's the game, it's the sport.
Yeah.
Nothing that sometimes you can do as an athlete or coach. When that momentum just gets to going, it's just sometimes too much for you to break through, especially if you run heavy in football.
Yeah, I want to say, it's official. The district held a ribbon-cutting ceremony to celebrate the opening of a fourth Read, Play, Learn reading space. The newest location for young students to read, learn, and explore new worlds is inside the Welcome Center located at the central office. The newest reading area is located inside the Welcome Center at central office. The space provides student access to a help yourself book stand with free books, stand-up magnetic write and whiteboard, giant magnetic letters, magnetic blocks, and more. There's also a Head Start program. My mom was in the Head Start program years and years ago. But, we want to give a big shout out to the Head Start program here at Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools. They've been honored with the Program of Excellence accreditation by the National Head Start Association. Congratulations to them. The Program of Excellence commendation is awarded to the top Head Start and early Head Start programs in this country. So once again, congratulations to the Head Start program of the Kansas City, Kansas Public School System. More awards, more accolades coming to the district.
Man, nice.
More accolades.
That's just a testament to the really things that the leadership of the district have going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a fumble there. He's kicked it. And it's been picked up. Sumner falls on it.
Yeah, you can't pick up and run.
Yeah, so it's going to be a turnover. Wyandott's going to end the game with a turnover.
That's another shot in the foot. You had a chance to go in and get a second score.
Would have been their first offensive touchdown of the year as well. They did get off this line. They did score 6 points this time. So that drought of not scoring is over. So they can take that off get that off their slate, get that off their back, and know that we can move the ball, we can play. We just need to clean up our mistakes.
And that's it. I think today is a good day. Obviously, only one team. We see the pick up the fumble there in the replay. Obviously, one team had to get a win.
Right.
They both searched for the first win. One team had to get one. It's Sumner today. They were the better team, and it showed. Offensively, they were high powered, and we can see that. So that's good.
Okay.
Girls basketball coach.
Yes, indeed, the girls basketball coach.
Just stop in here from Wyandotte, my guy, fellow Bulldog.
I tell you, it's homecoming.
It's
not just for Wyandotte.
Yeah.
I mean, not for Sumner, but just for Wyandotte as well. So
that's what these days are, man.
Yeah.
That's what these days are. These are just great memories.
Absolutely.
That's what this is supposed to be, is memories.
Absolutely. So it's Sumner's going to walk away with a victory tonight as they lead 34-6 with about 25 seconds remaining here in the contest. Sumner will get their first victory of the year as they will move to 1-3 in league play. So now that they've got that monkey off their back, they will go. Let's go into their next game with a head of steam. Wyandotte would go into theirs, knowing the fact that they are no longer on the snide for scoring points offensively. Right. So they would also have a momentum as they go into their next game. So looking forward to some more action. Looking forward to both of these teams improving even more through the season. It's the end of the ball game as Sumner defeats Wyandotte 34-6 here on homecoming at the FL Slagle. It's been a great atmosphere tonight.
Oh man, great atmosphere. It's one of the best atmospheres I've been in for sports in a long time.
Oh yeah, we've had a good time tonight. We knew we were going to have fun.
Knew that.
And most of the game, especially the first half of the game, was very competitive. And then after halftime, that one big play, but it was still Wyandotte didn't give up. They kept playing hard, and we just entertained ourselves. We've had members from both schools. We saw the coach from Wyandotte come over, the basketball coach. We saw the cheerleader. We saw the principal down with the cheerleaders.
Yes.
So yeah, it's been a fun night. We've had a good time. We saw the play of the game for you, which I'm happy for you. You should be able to sleep well tonight. That's good for you.
Well, I'm gonna just say this, I'm gonna sleep forever.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll tell you what, for Coach Mo, for Chuck Holmes, for everybody in the truck, the staff, the production crew, the camera operators, we've enjoyed bringing this to you tonight. You've been watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network on Friday Night Lights here in KCK. Good night.